It's not going to do it till you go live. That's right.
There you go. We're live.
And he's live.
Hey, can y'all see me and hear me in the chat?
Yes, I can. It is live.
Okay.
Must be true. The phone says it.
Don't be believing in technology.
Yes, I can. It is live. Oop.
Oh, there you go.
Must be true. So I'm already nervous about daggone SJ tomorrow.
Oh, that's happening tomorrow?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, man. You've been on plenty of lives before.
I think he's going to get all professional on me.
Oh, you know what? I got to turn on the light in my room. I'll do that in a bit.
I like to have fun.
How's everybody doing? Let me start working on the comments. People were here early.
Yeah, they were too.
Devil Dog.
What's up, Devil
And
Dog?
Russ.
I'm watching. 8 thumbs up. John, Salt and Pepper Fire twice tonight.
Yeah, he was just on over on Al's.
Yeah, I saw him over on Al's. I said hello to him. I hadn't seen him around for a while. Chris.
Bat, what's up? Oh, and Webster too. What's up, man?
Who?
Judge Webb. Yeah.
I can put this down. Dave, thank you for your patience, buddy, on your logos. The one logo we can we'll keep it light, sleeper. I'm gonna get drunk first, so it don't matter. I'm just kidding, Sal. I'm just kidding. I gotta be responsible. But Dave, the Real Meat Stick, still working on those patch things. But we can do your one logo that is not a patch. We could do that one. I've got his logo takes 12 colors. I've got to remove my 15 standard colors to put his 12 colors on the machine to do a patches. Craziness. But I wasn't going to tear it all down until he's ready to order something, but he's waiting for me because we're going to get patches together, which I got everything together. I don't know if you can see all that now, but I got some of the stuff. You mind, Simon?
Go ahead. Let me get you on the big screen here. There you go.
I got some of the stuff. It's still not all set up yet. Excuse my bowl of candy.
Yep.
But that's the commercial 1624 press right there.
Oh, yeah, that's the press for the T-shirts, right?
Yeah, I still got to finish the window. The countertop is just going to have to do for now.
Yep.
Got a brother, like a baby lock there. And you can't see the other printer. It's down below the other press there on the end. That's one of them 8-in-1s. It's like sort of like a fallback.
Right.
No, MBO, I don't drink that much. And I rarely get drunk.
Well, my beer's coming on. It's on the way.
Oh, you haven't delivered?
Yeah, my nephew.
Okay.
I just asked him to go pick it up before he goes to work.
Lance, I'm ready to get started. I need giveaway swag.
What's up?
What's up, Randy?
What's the deal?
Mr. Hopple.
What's up, Hap?
Giveaway swags for live streams. I think finally.
And Mike's killing it over on TikTok, man. All his barbecue builds. What's up, Russ?
What's up, Russ?
What's up?
So that freeze dryer unit you got, it almost looks exactly like the one they sell up here at True Value, except I think the one in True Value's got like some type of enamel paint on it. It's not.
Yeah, I could have got this one painted. I could have got it in white. I think red or stainless. I said stainless. I ain't got to worry about paint chipping.
Exactly.
Plus,
right.
stainless cleans real good.
Yep.
But yeah, I tried it out today for the first time. I got freeze dried Skittles. Man, you talk about different.
Yeah. Someone Zach said to do that.
Yeah, I was getting ready to do it when he said it, but something else. I've got some saltwater taffy here, refrigerating where it cuts easier, but I just left some in a little baggie just for us. Man, those things are dangerous. I don't need to eat all that sugar, but it was a way of trying it out. It's
Hey,
pretty cool.
so, do those Skittles, do they get crunchy?
Yeah, it's got the texture of a malted milk ball, but you get that explosion of fruit
Oh,
flavor, man. Yeah,
no.
it's good. Heck
There you go,
yeah.
Russ.
Oh, cool, Tyler. Awesome. Thank you.
Russ Finchboard, what's up, Bill? No way. So, do you have to keep those frozen now, or is it just?
No,
With all-
If you look in there, there's an oxygen absorber. I didn't even
Yeah.
pull. You don't even have to pull a vacuum on it. No
Yeah.
bigger than that bag. Just drop that absorber. Now, if you leave them like in this Ziploc, being candy, after about 2 to 3 weeks, if it absorbs moisture, it's gonna start
Melting.
losing what it is right now. So the best way to store them is like that. Now they sent a bunch of Mylar bags with this freeze dryer, but I don't want to use them on candy. It won't last long enough.
Yeah, I mean,
One,
that bag of candy probably kill me, man.
I'm taking that bag to Derek and them's tomorrow, and my wife's taking this one to work
So
Thursday.
it looks
We're
like
left
they've
with that.
swollen up, right?
Yeah.
large.
What you do is you turn this thing on. It takes 15 minutes to get to like 40 below zero. And as soon as it hits that, you put these trays. Only use 3 trays, and I could have got away with 2 trays, but anyway, I used 3. You put them in there. You close the door, and then from there you make a few selections. One of them was to crap. I done forgot. But at any rate, you've got to. What do you got to do? Oh, you got to set your time, how long you want to go. And so I went 3 hours and set it to the type of vacuum pump that come with it, which is a premier or premium vacuum pump. And then from there, you just let it go. And the first thing happens once it runs for a few minutes, the vacuum will come on. The vacuum pump will come in, sucks that whole thing into a vacuum. It's 40 below. It's like being in outer space, really. And then the little plates that the trays on actually start warming. I turned. That's what I had to do. I had to turn it up to candy mode. I put it at 145 degrees, and it's actually freezing and warming. Doing that all the time. Sublimation is created, making all the moisture escape out of whatever you're doing, and I guess that clings to the. It's something like a round cylinder. The little trays are. And I guess all the moisture clings to that. And then once your cycle's done, you remove everything and you can go into a defrost mode. I didn't. I just let it defrost naturally. There's a drain hose with a valve on it off here to the left. You got to open that to release all that vacuum, which is pretty cool because now I can take those big 1 quart mason jars, and you can take one of them trays. You take that unit out of there. Take one of the trays, flip it over, and you can put like, I don't know, maybe 8 of them jars in there, and you can pull a vacuum on the sill without doing anything else. It'll just pull a vacuum if you want it. It's like a big old chamber vac. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know,
Right.
if you want it for that.
So the compressor evaporates the water, and the water is draining off, or is it like
The evaporator's just making it really cold, and at 40 below zero, that's where it cycles at. And then something to do with the warmth that's coming through, it makes moisture come out. It's called sublimation is what the technical term of it is. And you do it. It could take a long time. Those only took 3 hours. Now, like if you're doing, I don't know, let's say hamburger meat, just as an example, you could be anywhere between 24 to 36 hours getting that fully, But it's not that loud. It does put off a little heat. I had to open this bedroom door just to let the house air condition. I didn't want it to get too hot because if it gets too hot in here, then it's going to take that much longer, But, yeah, very cool.
That motherfucker look big.
Yeah, pretty much Dark Lord meat. It's pretty cool whoever figured out how to do that.
Yeah. When I saw the picture, it looked like a washer or a dryer,
Yeah, it looks kind of like a dryer. That's real thick plexiglass on the front of that, and it's got a rubber seal that goes all the way around it. And you can remove that seal. Matter of fact, you got to remove that seal to get that rack in there that holds all the trays. This is a medium. It'll hold 4 trays. A large will hold 5, and the small will hold 3. I could have got away with a small, but he offered to send a medium. I said, well, yeah, give me one extra tray there. So, heck yeah.
That's sweet. So I imagine it's safe to assume that there was a whole lot more room in there than just them 3 baggies worth of.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do all kind of stuff, man. I've been writing down ideas. You know, like you can make whole meals, like green pepper steak, or just that was just the first thing popped in my head. And you can freeze draw all that stuff.
There is an extra large now from Harvest Rate.
Oh, really? I only see three of them that was advertised. Now they do have a commercial. I didn't even click on that. That's probably where the extra large is coming in. Yeah. If you go to the website, if you go to the website, you'll have a link for their models, and then it's got a link for commercial freeze dryers. That's probably where the extra large is at.
What's up, Al?
What's up, guys?
Hey, long time no see.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to using it though.
Yeah, I think it's sweet. I think it's pretty nice.
Boom. I don't really like Skittles that much, but that's cool. That's cool that
Oh,
they did that.
That was just something to try. It still has a flavor of Skittles, but the texture is totally changed. They're not chewy and gummy. They're crispy and light and just flavor burst. But you can do that saltwater taffy. You can do M&M. You can do anything really, any kind of candy. But I don't eat that much candy. It was just a way of trying this machine out. Make sure there wasn't no hiccups. Easiest thing I could think of.
So if you just drop in that bag, they didn't just crack on you.
No,
Okay.
like little billiard balls.
Yeah.
I thought I seen an 8 ball in there a while ago, but that was a S for Skittles.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
And you said they taste like them malt balls, huh?
Well,
Or had the texture of it.
it's the texture of a malted milk ball,
Yeah, I used
but
to eat
the
that.
flavor of a Skittle. Yeah.
Love them things.
I tell you what, there's a lot of people. I'm hearing a bad echo, but
Bad echo.
A lot of people are buying these and actually buying all this candy from like Sam's or whatever and freeze drying it and selling it like on Etsy and places like
I
that.
imagine so.
Well,
Yeah.
Al, you're there's echoing through your speakers, I believe.
It is?
Yeah, I just muted you right now. Look. Oh, yeah, it stopped, right?
We stopped talking too, though.
Yeah.
Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a
Testing.
little bit of feedback
1,
through your speakers.
No, I still heard the echo when I was muted.
Hold
And
on,
then me, I was on mute.
let me try that one more time. I'm gonna mute you.
Testing. 1, 2.
Hello.
Hello.
It's old guys.
We're too fucking old. We're too damn old, Russ.
All right.
These guys are looking at us like, what the shit are they doing? Why are they in harmony?
Yeah, you guys are almost like the Backstreet Boys, but like a fucking 5 decades older.
The T-Rex gang.
That's it.
The T-Rex boys.
I know, Christy. That's what I was saying. They're probably all looking at each other like, what the hell and how are they in Al Capello there?
Hey Tyler, do you need me to send you my address or do you already have it? I got your email, so just let me know.
See, if y'all are a little bit older, you would have had all kinds of interesting shows in your background. All right, I need it, please, Russ. That's one thing about the phone, man. It just in the computer. Is that me?
Yeah, I had to rearrange in here.
I'm on mute. So
I had to rearrange in here to make room for this machine. It was my little refrigerator right here. That used to sit on that table. Now I've got it right here beside me, but it would be nice if the door opened up on this side. It opens up on this side.
Put up and down.
Yeah. I got a shelf back here and it's just holding a bunch of junk. I think I'm going to take that shelf out of here and push that fridge all the way to the wall. That'll give me back that much space where it ain't right here by me.
Yeah.
Hey, Russ, so that's where you're keeping your beer, right next to you on your lives?
Yeah, right. Well, it usually sits over there, but I had to rearrange in here to make room for it. That's the thing about these freeze dryers; they're kind of short, and so you want to get up on the table to where you can do all that bending over. I had to wait on my son to get here this morning to help me lift it. It's pretty heavy. There's a good size compressor in there.
Nice, man.
Yeah, I'm not going to do jerky and things like that. I mean, that's pretty jerky is pretty much dehydrated anyway. I mean, I know Brian, his is so dehydrated, which he don't use a dehydrator. He uses low temperature on a smoker, which I've done that too. But it's just I don't think freeze dry would be. I can't see where it would be that good. I'm using it for meals to vacuum pack. The freeze dry, put in Mylar bags. Certain things are good for 25 years. Things with a lot of fat in it, it can last 10 years. I'm doing it just to stock up on food, while I can.
Tyler says he needs your email or your address, I believe.
What's that?
Tyler, I believe I need your address.
He does? Okay. I need it. Okay. I'll do that right now. Let's see here.
So what's going on, Simon? You got any cooks going on during the week?
No. Well, actually, probably Friday. I need to go shopping tomorrow or Thursday and buy some meat to cook.
You going to see Rick this weekend still, you think, or what?
Yeah, I want to go Saturday, but we'll see.
Sounds like he's got some freebies in store for you. Mama.
Yeah, man, I got vacation in about 2 or 3 more weeks, but I might make a trip up to San Antonio this week or next week for just a quick stop. But my daughter wants to go out to New Mexico. I kind of want to convince her to go to Louisiana and then upward towards Memphis.
All right,
But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm thinking of going to go see Rick at his job on Saturday.
Nice.
Where does he work, Simon?
At Barbecue Outfitters.
For the win. For the
What?
win. Barbecue Outfitters. Who beat you? Was it Jeff?
Yeah. Yeah, I just typed slow.
I sent you that email. I'm in that my address, Tyler.
Hey, Simon, have you been to Barbecue Outfitters?
No, sir. But
It's
I know it.
nice, man. They got a lot of stuff, but it's a high-end store, man. I mean, I'm talking about like price-wise, high-end.
oh yeah, I know. Rick did a live there like a month or two ago, and he walked through all the stuff that they have for sale and
Yeah, I saw
price
that.
points on some of the barbecue pits and stuff.
Yeah.
How's
I mean, the rubs and all the accessories are reasonably priced, but like the pits, they're no discounts. Is this what the manufactured suggested retail price?
Wow.
I mean, but you know what? I mean, I'm sure they stand behind their products, so part of that has to do with a lot of what the company has to offer as far as returns or whatnot. But it's a nice store. I walked through it. It's nice.
How's the new job going, Randy?
Man, I'm fucking tired.
Are you?
All right. Sorry about that.
Yeah. What's up, Steve?
Hey, Steve.
So,
Yeah.
so Randy, you got a new new company or just new position?
No, it's just a new project. I'm still working for the same company.
Oh, okay.
Climbed this fucking tower, man. This heat, dude. I climbed it 3 times today. Look, I'll show you a picture. I can get it to show.
I do not miss that climbing. Holy crap.
You see this? You see this tower right here?
Hold on, Randy.
Hold on, let me turn the brightness down. See that tower right there?
Oh, yeah.
This was me all the way at the very fucking top.
Damn, bro.
Damn it.
I climbed that bitch 3 times today in this heat, man.
I'll take it out of you.
Yeah, I'll climb that motherfucker again several times tomorrow.
It's been hot here.
Simon,
Next time and you take me up big screen.
It's been hot here, or at least they tell me it is. I ain't been outside to find out. Guess I'll find out tomorrow.
I went and did an estimate today. We've got some serious rain. I still hear serious feedback. I did an estimate today for some paint work outside. Then I went, came on home. Man, it's thundering out there right now. It sounds like getting ready to storm again.
Yeah, we had a bunch of it last week. So far this week it's been dry, but it'll be back.
Yeah, we've had rain. I think this is the 3rd day, maybe 4th. It's Friday, so it's Saturday, Sunday. 4th day.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's cooler, no, Lance?
Hey, Shana.
Sure. I'm at 673 right now.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. Wife came home and I went out to shop here and went over to the house to get some dinner. And I was like, dang, boy, it really got cool.
It's a cool 97 here right now.
97. What?
73 in LA.
It's not that the actual temperature's been that hot here. It's the heat index. We've had a heat index like 112, 117, depending on which day it is. But I think our actual temperature has been around 97, or so they say.
And that echo is not me. I keep putting it on mute. It's still happening.
And let's see here. See how hot it is outside.
Heavy rain and 73 right here.
So it's only 89. It feels like 102. That's at 8:30 at night.
Man, it was fucking 80.
Was,
It was 84
no.
degrees this morning when I got up to go to work at fucking 5.
Being right on the coast helps a little bit, getting that Gulf breeze. But if you go inland, like towards Hattiesburg or some of them places, it sure enough gets hot, man.
I got something for you, Russ. Well, not for you.
Yeah, I got up this morning, got in the car.
Wait a minute, everyone. I'm gonna go visit Connie for a little bit.
Okay.
I love you.
Here, well, you want to can I eat that?
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Trina, can't hear me.
Lance says hey.
Hi guys.
Oh yeah. Sweet fire smoked sausage.
That's from right there where you are, right?
It's from where?
Hey, Rosie, what's talking to you?
Come on,
It's
man. Come on, man.
Yeah, get him out.
Man, come on. Come on.
Hattiesburg has it's real
I
small.
know you know it's dessert.
Mississippi.
Hattiesburg?
Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
I made Millionaire's dessert too.
Okay. Yeah, Hattiesburg. That's only a couple hour drive from here.
Okay. This guy gives this to me all the time. Same guy. Wants me to come do some work for him.
I think one of my favorite store-bought sausages has got to be Conecuh, man. It always had just their original Conecuh sausage out of Alabama.
I love this stuff here. This is really good.
I'd see if I could find that. What was the label again? Smoked Fire? What was it?
Double Butcher Shop, Sweet Fire.
Sweet Fire. Okay. Okay. I have to keep an eye out for it.
You can even see right there. See the little bits of jalapeno in there already.
Yeah.
There you go.
Heck yeah. Oh yeah. I
It's
see
really
it.
good. I've had it before. Oh, we love it.
I don't know who does that sausage for right down the road here at the Marathon Fay Yards. That's some really good sausage. It's big and fat and round like this. He gets it somewhere here, right here on the coast.
He's got some buddy there in Mississippi that he sends him a couple $100, and the guy works for a pharmacy or something like that. So they have all these styrofoam containers that the some of the pharmaceuticals are shipped to him in.
Yeah.
And Mr. Kelly, I say Mr. Kelly, he's a senior to me. He's 81, but I take care of his house on the outside mostly. But he'll send him a couple $100, and his buddy will fill it up and ship it back to him.
Okay.
What's up, Guggen?
What's up, Googer?
Okay, what's up?
Oh man.
I think he gives that stuff so he gets a discount on his work.
Yeah.
He's a real nice guy.
Thank you, Sheena.
I got to go shoot a video tomorrow, and then starting next week, that's when I'm gonna start dwelling in some of this new stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I just want to get one more cook done on that old hickory before I really get deep into anything else. Kind of put him on the back burner the last month, but I didn't have no choice with some of them. I had to get 2 Pit Boss videos out, or not Pit Boss, Pits and Spits.
Now we have severe thunderstorms, 74 degrees, and it just popped up saying our air is polluted air. Go figure.
Yeah, I was just texting Jeff Rice and Mike. Mike's up there in Chicago, and you know where Jeff's at up in Wisconsin. He said that they can't hardly walk outside. It's so bad.
All right.
You can't breathe. All that smoke from Canada. If it reaches this far down, then dang, that's a lot of smoke.
Yeah. We had it a couple weeks ago, but our last week you could actually see it, and you could definitely smell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Is everybody
shame.
ready for fourth? I am not. Someone beat me to some ribs, $1.99 a pound. There was 2 packs left, and they would look like shit. I left them there.
Man, I challenge y'all to go climb a fucking 97 tower in this.
Yeah, that's a bad echo.
Damn.
It can't be me. I got headphones on.
It ain't me either. It's somebody that's not wearing headphones, or it's coming out of their speakers,
That's nothing
back
compared
into their mic.
California sends in Nevada every year. Try living in that. Oh, I imagine.
That's why I'm not trying to say nothing.
Wildfires.
Nothing compared to it. Oh, I can imagine. California's, and are you talking about the wildfires, the smoke from that? Yeah, they get bad.
Dark Lordment said compared to what they're talking about, the California stuff that we're talking about now, he says you ought to see what Nevada or California sends in Nevada.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. I was just thinking of that actually. And I was wondering if it. Yes, it depends on the jet stream and wind and all that, but it could go the Pacific, which wouldn't be a bad thing. But most things go from west to east, or northwest to southeast.
Yeah.
So,
So here in
Canada
San Antonio, we got a lot of haze from the fire in Canada.
yeah,
You can smell it. It was just hazy, hazy sky.
yeah.
It
Man,
washed away when
fire-
it rained last week.
The fire's been burning for weeks now.
That's what I say. I thought it was under control, but maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have wildfire. Well, we do have like small wildfires, but nothing like that. But we got our share of other bad natural disasters, which I wouldn't. Fire is a natural thing, but what started the fire? That's what makes you wonder. Something has to start it. I guess lightning.
Look at there. Echo so bad, even the chat's starting to do. I got an echo to it.
Hey, Al,
What's up?
you're working tomorrow?
Hello. What's up, Des?
Yeah.
I haven't seen her for a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink one more beer and call it.
Yeah. Hey, how much are those over there? Over here, they're like $4.
So what now?
The michelada, the pre-made.
$1.50.
Man, we're like $4 over here.
That's
Yeah.
that whole thing's an alcohol drink.
No, it's a mix. It's the
I
flavoring.
saw
for
the little
michelada.
bag he had earlier.
Yeah, basically that's what it is. It's already
So-
in the cups. You just add your beer.
Yeah, it's lined. It's lined, but I already licked all that. And then it comes with the bag also, so you can add.
And then you just add beer to that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Randy, sorry, hi.
What?
What's up, Des?
I still got my
scared to say
rib
anything.
here.
My echo is so bad.
Yeah. Al's doing his rendition of the Fred Flintstone.
Yeah. You know what? I bought some beef ribs, some dino ribs, and before I could pay for them, I noticed they were leaking, and the cashier took them back to go give me another one, and they didn't have any more. So I had to like leave it behind. But they were leaking
Oh,
with the cryovac.
Yeah.
Hey, Peaceful Des.
Man, that smoke is, if it's that bad here in the States, you can imagine what them people in Canada are going through.
Well, I asked Laura last week, I think it was, and I thought she said it was they got it under control or something. Maybe not.
I don't know.
Yeah, so back when I lived in California, there was a time where the wildfires were real bad at where I worked at. I worked in a mountainside called the Otay Mountain. It's in the border of San Diego and Tijuana. And there was times where the wildfires were so bad that they gave us this like foil type. It came in a little pack like this. You're going to burn your fingers, but just in case you got caught in a wildfire, you kind of put it over like a baked potato over yourself, and you close yourself. You're going to burn all your fucking sides and all that, but at least you can survive a fire if you're caught within the wildfire.
Bake you in that foil.
Yeah. I mean, I can't get any more browner, but
Yeah, you can.
you know, but anyway, it was crazy, man. They had the chain gangs working the fire breaks,
Man.
because the fire jumps. The fire jumps the mountains real. You can't outrun a fire. I can tell you that much. Fire travels quicker than shit, man. And they had the chain gangs. They were actually in chains, dude, fucking making fire breaks, trying to stop the fire with making fire breaks. It was crazy, man. Crazy. It's a hell of an experience, man. I saw a lot of shit out there, man, during California at times. Back there in the border. There's no fucking fence. There's nothing, man. I mean, it's crazy, man. You're on the boondocks. Lots of fun. Let me grab another beer.
Hang inside my house and smoke. They say their program goats to eat the underbrush. Problem is it keeps getting defunded due to really
What is it?
Fish and Game. Dark Warman, he's got a little background. So apparently they have they bring in goats to eat the underbrush to help control these California wildfires, I guess, and or California and Nevada. And there's so many lawsuits for stupid reasons, I guess, for people saying you shouldn't have these goats out there doing that. But I guess that's what he's talking about.
Well, they'll do controlled burns around here just to get rid of the undergrowth that could really make a fire spread. You know what I'm saying? They just thin it out like that. They don't burn none of the bigger timber or anything. They just all the brushes and stuff,
Yeah.
They do that pretty often.
Yeah, I think Anthony said they fine you if you don't cut your grass right now in California when it gets dry like that.
Yeah.
We had one of our local county guys today, young guy, 30s, fall through a burning house first floor to the basement and was buried in the debris. Died today.
Goodness. Y'all doing any races tonight?
We can do some races.
Oh, I was just wondering if you already had something planned.
Well, actually, it usually takes someone to remind me of it. But I've got some sleeper towels I can give away. I know I've got some more speed towels too.
All right. We can definitely do a race for those.
Yeah.
How many of each do you have available?
You want both, or you just want one or the other? Let's go 4 total. Your pick.
If we do 2 races, we can do one of each in each race. One sleeper and one speed. In
Okay.
one race, we'll have 2 winners.
Okay. That works.
These aren't dehydrated. These are freeze dried. There is a difference.
I think the shape of them is what fascinates me the most. How much the size of them changed.
You can take that saltwater taffy, cut one in half, and they're in them little individual wrappers. Now, I haven't done it myself, but I watched some videos on it. And you know them Easter eggs you get, them little chocolate malted milk balls with the speckles on the outside? They look a lot like that when you get through with them.
Yeah.
The saltwater taffy, they're about that size. I love taffy. I'm going to do them next, but here in a day or two.
What would happen if you did some of your wife's peanut brittle, Russ?
I thought about that because she bought some salted caramel whiskey today, and she said she's going to make some more brittle. I said, I wonder what that'd be like, freeze dried. You got to be careful with candy and them things. You can make a big old mess. You know, some things you just can't do. Like something that's real fat, like butter, like a stick of butter, you can't freeze dry it. But you can take and make something with butter in it, and it ain't no problem. It just, you can't do 100% fat. You know, you can do eggs. They're not 100% fat. You can do them raw or cooked.
What kind of machine is that, Russ?
It's a Harvest Right freeze dryer, a medium size.
Wow.
It I'll show you a picture of it if you ain't seen it.
I have no experience in freeze drying.
I don't either, but I'm fixing to. This is my this is right here to my left.
Just a moment.
Neat, man.
Yeah, that's the freeze dryer, and there's the vacuum pump with the green vacuum pump, and then that's
Yeah.
just my chamber vac right behind it, and then this is the fridge right here.
So those
To
are
my
two
left.
pieces that you got to purchase separate, or
It,
How does that
it
work?
all comes as one unit.
oh,
They are
okay.
they are separate. But I tell you what, if that vacuum pump was built into that, you better have an army to lift that thing because it's gonna get heavy. It's already heavy like it is. So they separate them. But which is good. Let's say the vacuum pump went out one day, I could just get another one without having to replace the whole unit.
Right.
That sounds pretty good, man.
I could also probably, it's got an on-off switch on that vacuum pump. I could probably adapt it to fit refrigerant lines and actually vacuum AC units, like to recharge and whatever.
Is that right? You think?
It looks just like the ones we used to use at my AC shop.
Yeah, to draw the system down. Is that right? That'd be cool.
Yeah. Yep. Pull a vacuum on it.
Russ, what do you think would happen if you put a live animal in there?
A live animal? We're not going to find out. I don't know. It probably looked like a stuffed animal when you get through. When
Yeah, that's what I'm
you
thinking.
get through with meat, like when it's freeze dried, it feels like styrofoam until you
thinking
rehydrate it. When
we
you get
might find-
reheated.
We might find out
A
on
nice-
RXCX barbecue.
I'm thinking a nice Easter bunny, a little puffy Easter bunny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Randy, is that mopping back at you, man? He's growing a fucking bunch, man.
That's both of them. That's Bosley and Mop.
There they are.
Damn it, boy.
Obviously, so I went
He's
in and
almost
mopped
growing
the
as,
other one.
as big as the other one, man.
Yeah, I agree with that. Dark Lord. That's the same true of my old Hickory. The parts that they use on that smoker is stuff that you can get at any appliance store across America, which means something went out, you just identify which part's out, you go up to the appliance store, replace it, no problem. But yeah, that's good to know. The only thing you would have to reorder is got a brain on it. It's got a computer controller, and if that ever went out, you just have to order it. It does come apart from everything else with plugs on it.
Hey,
What's
Russ,
up,
how often do you get rid of your
What's up, Boo?
stuff they send you?
I'm sorry, what?
No,
What'd you
I'm
say?
sure you got to make room for the new stuff that's coming in. How often do you get rid of, the old stuff they send you?
Oh, as far as grills and all, I've got that down to where the ones I want to keep. I've sold off everything else. Since I've had this channel, in all reality, I've probably owned 30 to 35 different smokers.
Dang.
And I'm down to just what I'm going to use. And I've sold everything else off over time. But this kind of stuff, I don't sell that. I wanted this, and I reached out to the company. I didn't get it totally free, just so y'all know. I did have to pay some money. I had to pay them $500, but this machine sells for $2,800, so it's a pretty good deal. But I'll also be putting it to work in advertising. But I tell you what, I'm also an affiliate for them now. If you happen to have somebody buy one off your link, you can make right at $300 just off that one sale.
Well, hearing that, man, because I've been offered stuff at a discount price, and I wasn't sure if I was getting a good deal, man. But you're a much, much bigger channel than me to hear that from coming from you. Well, then it's good to know.
Harvest Right don't do nothing nobody gets a free one. Greg Mervich has had one about 5 or 6 years. He had to pay on his first one. He had to pay half, and they offered me one 5 years ago at half price. I'm like, that's still a lot of money. I said, maybe one day, and I just forgot about it. And then I was talking with Eric, with 2 guys in Cooler, and he got one last month. I said, shit, I'm going to reach out to him again. And we talked on the phone for probably 45 minutes to an hour. And the last thing he says is, we'd love to send you one. He says, but he says, we don't do anything like totally just send you one, because we don't want to fit in that mold where everybody's saying, oh, you got that for free, blah, 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 you know. And if you pay $500 for it, you know, that's a lot of people won't spend that much on a smoker, you know. So to me, that's $500 of my money. So I did buy it, but I got it at a really good discount, you know.
Okay, I feel better now that I've been offered stuff half price, and I wasn't sure if that was the fair deal. But
depends on what it is and how bad you want it. You know what I'm saying? But,
I want it bad.
Yeah. With this,
now I feel better about if I go through with it.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to pay something. You know, what kind of deal they give you, I don't know, but it's definitely worth it. But you know, I started collecting canned goods a couple months ago. And I'm like, man, this takes up a lot of space. It's a lot of weight. And I said, I need a freeze dryer. And after talking to Eric, I said, I'm getting me a daggone freeze dryer. It's gonna taste better for one thing. You can get 25 years out of most things. If it's real fatty, you can get up to 10 years. You know, but I won't be around in 25 years. So you know, it's my sons can eat some of this stuff I'm getting ready to do years from now. But I don't know. Ever since 2020 and watching and seeing what is possible, you know, it's not an unreal assumption to know that something like that on a much larger scale could happen in the near future or anytime in our future. And if nothing else, man, we have hurricanes down here quite a bit. You know, natural disasters. It's just good to prepare. I don't want to go crazy with it, but I do want to prepare, you know, more than what I ever have, you know.
It's funny that you're saying that, Russ, because today I was I wouldn't say researching, but I was seeing plan A and plan B if NATO were to go against Russia, because Russia has the fucking biggest arsenal of nuclear warheads.
Oh yeah,
and they have a YouTube simulation of what would happen if NATO went against Russia, and it's not a good outcome, dude. It's not. I know.
Even if they shot an EMP above our atmosphere, or 3 or 4, it'd probably take 4 of them in this country to knock everybody's internet and power grid off, you know. And then none of this stuff work. We won't be having live feeds. Refrigerators won't work. My new, so I'm going to use this while I can. Just get as much crap. And hopefully nothing ever happens. But, hey, it's better to be prepared than be sorry, you know.
Yep.
And right now, Russia's depleted. Their army's depleted, man. So what do they have to lose to use a nuclear warhead, dude? That's all they got left, dude.
Yeah.
So that's what they have in their chess game. But
and China's kind of siding with them. But my biggest thing that I think about is like everything we buy in this country nowadays is Chinese, pretty much. Just about everything. Not everything, but most things.
Yeah.
Why would China
the Chinese
cut off?
Economy cannot live without us, and vice versa. We can't live without them. And and Russia owes a whole. They got a pipeline that goes to China, and there's so much debt that Russia owes China that they can be friendly on the surface, but they can't be friendly throughout because they owe so much debt to China.
Yeah, we do too.
Vice versa. But we're paying our debt, and Russia can't right now. That's the difference.
Yeah, I think when it comes right down to it, why cut off the hand that feeds you? I don't think China would get involved with anything nuclear like that that would just wipe out this
Exactly.
country. I just don't
Yeah,
see it.
they'd be stupid. They'd be stupid, man.
Yeah,
You know.
I agree.
Y'all don't know about our Minuteman. Y'all don't know about our Minuteman. That's all I'm saying. Is I've X-rayed parts that go on it, man. You don't know about that fucking missile.
Which missile?
The Minuteman. They got YouTube videos on it. It's not a secret. The United States has the Minuteman nuclear warhead, and it's
Oh,
a
it's a
bad
warhead.
motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a bad motherfucker.
Bigger
That's
nuclear
right.
warhead than the Satan II. The Satan
Yeah.
II is the biggest fucking nuclear warhead ever created, and that's what Russia has.
Yeah.
But we have so many of them that are so accurate that Satan would never leave the floor.
Only thing we could hope is that our interceptors could intercept everything coming our way. You know.
I've X-rayed the motors. The motor that actually unscrews the nuclear warhead. Once that's disconnected from the rocket, it's a free fall. And I've X-rayed fucking thousands of those motors.
Yeah, that's why they did it like in Hiroshima or Hiroshima. That's the way I've always said it. Over in Japan, they just dropped them bombs out of a bomber airplane. They didn't come in on a rocket. They just
Yeah.
We didn't have rockets back then.
no, we didn't.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that
it's
was
not-
only 15 millitons or whatever.
Oh
And
yeah, that's
they have bombs. They have bombs now.
Go
They
to
did.
YouTube. Go to YouTube and just YouTube the Minuteman nuclear warhead. It's a whole fucking animated video on how it works.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
I've X-rayed
Yeah,
thousands
so-
of those motors.
Yeah, so if you guys want to check out it, just do a Princeton University simulation of nuclear war, and it will show you NATO versus the United States. It's fucking crazy. At the end, I mean, in the end, nobody wins. We fuck
Nobody
up
can
our
win
Earth.
from that.
Yeah,
Nobody.
we fuck up our Earth, and that's it.
You know, I'm not religious or anything at all, but in all honesty, I don't think. I mean, I do believe in God. I don't think He would allow total annihilation of this earth. He would intervene at some point. I feel pretty confident about that. You know, but just my thoughts. But the threat is real. That's for sure. And He allowed it in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, over in Japan, it wasn't on a worldwide level, but it was bad enough. You know. So who knows?
I know whenever them silos open up, though, they got them silos scattered all across the desert out there. When they open up with the force of a nuclear bomb themselves. That way, in case we're ever invaded and there's troops on the ground and they have to deploy them silos, when they open, they explode. So they can destroy tanks and anything that's sitting right there ready to shoot that rocket as it comes out of the ground.
Huh.
It's history.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna call some names that are entered in the race already. If I miss you, just let me know. I have Archangel, I have Dez, Agaboo, George Webb, Mario, Mike H, Sheena, Devil Dog, and Quint.
Put me in there. If I win another speed dog, I'll give it to somebody else.
Speaking of which, if you guys ever want to see like a post-apocalyptic movie that's really good, minimal dialogue, it's called The Road. It's set in the base of like nuclear fallout, and there's nuclear winter. Really cool video. I mean, really cool movie. It's called The Road.
The Rogue.
Really cool. It's worth your time.
Okay, I think I've seen that advertised on Netflix.
Yeah, it's all just, it's mostly gray because you know you're gonna be it's all a nuclear winter, so it's really cool movie, man. It's a father and a son surviving through a nuclear winter.
Well, I've got my sodium iodine. I don't know about y'all, but that's if the blast don't kill you, then you can take that to stop it from going into your thyroid. The stuff dissipates pretty quick. Years ago, they used to say it would take 30 years for things to grow again and all that, but in reality, 2 or 3 days, all that fallout is pretty much diminished,
Yeah.
from what I've been hearing anyway.
I don't know, man. And uranium has what, a fucking 370 something fucking year half life. I know iridium's like 75.
Yeah, I'm talking about the actual fallout that, from what I've been watching anyway, the most critical time during that first few days, but it slowly or quickly actually kind of dissipates. Really depending on how far you are from it too. But man, we're probably the target right here on the coast. We got a major naval shipyard. We got Keesler Air Force Base,
David Hernandez.
David Hernandez.
Yeah, Russ, look at that simulation, dude. They target military bases and then thereafter they target population areas, Plan B, where they want to make sure that there's no recovery, that we can rebuild.
Yeah, Houston has NASA. We have the Port of Houston. We have all the chemical plants. We have Ellington Airfield. We're a number one target because.
Plus, you got a high population.
Yeah.
They would like to take out as many folks as they can with one hit.
You drop a 747 on one of these chemical plants, man. That's a chain reaction. That's all of from Bay City all the way up to fucking Louisiana. At least I'll go quick. I'll be right there in the middle of it.
Yeah. Oh, well. It's going to be interesting to see what unfolds, but it's I can remember being a kid, like through the early 60s and all them years through there, going through that Cold War, and man, that threat was real. We had what do they call them? The fallout shelters everywhere, and we had to take a civil defense class in school and learn how to identify all that. And it was real, it's pretty scary, but eventually it cooled off.
Sure did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me some of them baked potato blankets like Al had. I'll be all right.
Our post office here in town has a fallout shelter.
Yeah.
They just demoed all of our bomb shelters from the early days, all the ordnance and all the Channel-V bomb shelters. We had hundreds of bomb shelters. That's what we were kids. That's what we used to go ride bikes at and shit. They just demolished all those.
Up in Wiggins, there's an old prison camp from World War II, and there's some like bunkers and stuff around there still. Concrete bunkers kind of going in the side of hills and stuff like that. Tell you what, they're making bunkers nowadays, man. The ones these billionaires are buying, boy, they're fine. I mean, they look like a $1 million home when they get through them. Tell them what they pay for it.
They have an ammo dump north of me. It's not a dump, really. It's a storage unit. Is what it is.
Yeah.
They store a lot of stuff over there.
What are we racing for? What are we racing for, Simon?
Paper towel and speed towel.
Yep.
We need to start giving away fucking freeze dried Skittles and foil blankets.
The third generation of my property.
Yeah, them old bunkers wouldn't last. They got bombs that can blow up deep into the earth. I forget what they call them particular ones, but they can get you.
Yeah, these were, back during the Cold War, they were fallout shelters. Because anything within a certain radius, it's underground is going running.
What's up, Joe?
Jinx.
Yeah, I agree, Troy.
I'm going to Smoking Joe's fucking barbecue pit if there's ever a war. Getting in that fucking 1,000-gallon Caitlin, I'm gonna seal the doors.
Bunker busters, that's it. Yep.
I was thinking the same thing. Sal, I was like, damn, this is getting too deep here now.
Yeah, we could get on a better subject for sure.
Yeah.
Is Troy here?
Troy B,
Troy's here.
yeah, he just showed up early. Just
There
now.
he is.
Uh-oh. Troy's here.
Yeah. Sneak.
Troy's gonna win it.
All right, Troy, do I put you in or not?
Barbecue and
Taking-
bunkers.
I'm taking Joe's fucking barbecue pit to go see the Titanic. I'm pretty sure it won't implode on itself.
Yeah, working those seals though.
Right back, I gotta go pee.
All right, Troy, I got you in, bro. All right, I got you, Joe.
So you did get Joe? Yep.
All right. Yeah, I got Joe.
Woo-wee, man. It's still hot as hell.
Drink another beer.
We dropped 4 more degrees. 70 now.
Dang, it's
Wow,
nice
wish
up
it-
there in Maryland.
Man, I wish it was that over here. That's 90, I think.
That's the first thing my son told me when
Got you left.
my son moved back down here from Philadelphia. He's like, God dang, I don't miss this heat. Working in that shipyard, you're surrounded by
Dugan?
steel like it is, you know.
Simon,
Oh, yeah.
What's up?
Especially inside.
Dugan,
He's
Dugan,
used
yeah.
to it now.
Okay.
He's been back a month or better, so he's used to it now.
My niece is not at all used to it. She's been back like 2 years. She went to live California for like 4, and she's living up in the Austin area, and she's bouncing away, man. She's about to pop. She's having a baby in about 3 weeks, and she says she's just miserable with the heat.
Yeah, I never could get used to it as far as working in it. You know, it just, I can walk outside right now. My glasses fog up from all this humidity. It's just like, good God, let me get back in.
Got you, Mario. In fact, I think I had you from earlier. Yeah, I already had you on here.
okay. Buzzed.
Buzz that I do not have. Hold on. 109.
NBL speaking for him. I guess Buzz wants to be in.
NBL?
NBL type in, he's telling Buzz to type in right. Race.
NBL, do you not want to be take part? Because I didn't see your name earlier. Yes, Dark Lord, I got you. That always gets me laughing.
What's that?
Sheena's coming right here.
Wet hat.
Yeah, they sent me a what do they call that? It's a sealer anyway. It's got a handle on it, and the seal bar looks just like the one on my chamber back, and it's got a little knob. You can adjust it from 1 to 8 seconds. And it's set for this ply bag to put it on like between 4 and 5, and it don't come on till you press down, and it just seals it like 4 seconds. Does a good job. It looks as good as what my vacuum sealer does. Right across there.
There you go. Buzz
I have
just went in.
27 watching and 21 entered. So, okay, we're good.
It just
Yeah.
don't pull a vacuum. No, that's the only
Buzz
thing.
just came in.
Yes, I got Buzz. I guess.
I wish I had one of them nitrogen purge systems. It'll seal it and shoot it with nitrogen. That's what they do with potato chips. You ever buy potato chips, big old full, it feels like it's full of air. It's full of nitrogen. It pushes all the oxygen out of the bag. That's the reason they preserve so well over time, you know. But plus they got preservatives in the actual potato chip itself too, probably.
Yeah, you
I
remember about a month ago they were trying to preserve my ass. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember in Arizona when I lived there, we left like 4,800 foot sea level, and we went up to up in by Shola, up on Rainbow Lake and all that, Pine Top. It's like 7,500 feet, You know, you way up in the mountains up there, and they make the chips down below, bag potato chips, and when they get up there, they pressurize.
Yeah.
You bring them back down after a couple of days, the bag shrinks back down.
Over there.
Yeah, I had a fucking bottle of Valentine's explode in my fucking suitcase when I drove from Houston to Colorado.
Valentine's, what's that?
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Oh, okay.
Then I got up to
Wow.
Colorado. I got up to Colorado. Everything inside my suitcase was covered in fucking extra spicy fucking Valentines. Dude.
Wow.
When I left Wisconsin last July, almost a year ago, Eric from the Uncle Dickie show, Eric, he gave me a bottle of some real hot sauce. Anyway, they found it in my suitcase. I didn't have a carry-on. I mean, I didn't have a check bag. All I had was carry-on, and they wouldn't let me bring it. I'm like, it's just hot sauce. Label ain't even been broke. Yeah, I know, but we got policies. If it was only this many ounces, you can carry it, but it's 6 ounces or whatever that bottle is. I'm like, I said, well, don't throw it away. I said, it's brand new. You can have it. They won't allow us to do that.
Should have put it in your prison wallet. Look, Russ.
Yeah.
Could have smuggled it.
Oh, and then if you're bust inside of them, it's like it's gonna burn.
That's why they say that's why they said they won't let you carry 151 on airplanes, because they said it'll blow up.
Nah, I don't want to talk about that flight. Holy crap, man. 14 hours in Atlanta.
Damn.
Dang.
We took off on time. Was up in the air about 35 minutes. And all of a sudden they did an about face and went right back. Said they thought there was a fire on the plane. And there wasn't, but they thought it was. And we didn't know that till the next day. They didn't tell us that then, so nobody panicked. But anyway, it was 14 hours before they could get us scheduled back out of there.
Good thing you didn't have an appointment up there.
Huh?
Good thing you didn't have an appointment up there that was real urgent.
Oh, yeah,
It was
I
real
know.
late.
Yeah, I wasn't happy about it. Everything was going good up till then.
Dude, everywhere you go, you stop in Atlanta for whatever reason.
Yeah. Well, I had a choice of either Atlanta or Chicago, and I've never been through Chicago, and I didn't want to deal with it. I know Atlanta's airport. I flew in it many times, but still, it sucks, man. I hate airports. Boring. God, it's boring.
I flew Northwestern, I think it is. Airlines, Northeastern. Anyway, we left Baton Rouge and I went to Minnesota, but we went through the Memphis hub. That's a big hub, too. Man.
I flew into Charlotte plenty of times, and Atlanta. That's about the only two outside of Gulfport that I flew out of. My son, he's always fly to New Orleans and out of New Orleans because you get a lot better deal on tickets. Like, screw that, I'll pay the extra. I ain't going all the way to New Orleans, have to fight through all that just to get on an airplane, you know.
Right.
I'll pay that other $200 or $300.
And especially the parking, you know, in New Orleans airport. That's pricey.
Yeah. When I left Newport News, when I was working there, they screwed up my flight. It was a delay at Newport News, which would have put me missing my connecting flight in Charlotte. So I called them. They said, "Yeah, you're right. Don't go nowhere. Let me find you something else." And they finally come back and said, "You'll fly out 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, but you got to fly from Newport to Philadelphia, from Philadelphia to Atlanta to Gulfport." I went, okay. And that's what we did. Everything went good with that. But that was the first time I ever got on like a big Boeing 747 or whatever that biggest one is, big jumbo jet. Holy crap. That flew from Philadelphia to Atlanta.
I was on a 757, but I thought I was going to be riding fancy. No, 757 is a lot smaller than a 747.
Yeah. This sucker here, man, I was sitting right by the hatch where they're letting people come on. I'm sitting there, I mean, for like 30 minutes. I'm like, people all the way up, all the way back. They had like 3 rows of seats there. I'm like, good God, this is a big plane.
Yeah.
That was the one and only time ever. Most of them were small jets, you know. Even had a few prop planes during all that.
The biggest one I ever flown on was going from Los Angeles to Honolulu. It was a 2-story plane.
Oh yeah. That, you know, I remember when the Concorde first come out, like in the 70s. Those planes were designed like to go straight up like that, you know. And by the time you get almost outer space or whatever, they'll start their descent downward, and you'll end up in Paris or somewhere. You know, they go up so high at such an angle. When they turn and go the other angle back,
Yeah.
you're coming into your destination.
Yeah, these Airbuses, man, they're humongous.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this race going. First of 2 races. Share this. Go here. All right, y'all see that?
See.
All right,
See? See.
Oh, Chris, I see.
You didn't put me in there and put Simon. That's cool. I got everybody's towel just about anyway.
hold on, because it's not working on me. Hold on, let me go back to the page. Let me reshare it.
Did you hear Randy? Simon.
I got him.
We got, look at all the towels we have behind me right here. I don't know whose we're missing. Lance needs to put out a checklist towel.
Yeah.
Checklist, yeah. Make some Google Doc sheets of everybody who has what towel.
All right, let's try this again.
Hang on, let me get these W's.
Okay. That works, right?
Huh? Yep. All right. Look, yeah, I see it.
All right, now shuffle twice.
What, they on the moon?
Yep. Yep.
Which
Well,
one
sometimes, you know what we're at, but yeah.
is first place winning or what?
Let's go first and last.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have a rust towel.
All right, first and last for this race.
I don't got a Smoking Joe towel.
Somebody
All right,
posted. What was that?
You ain't pulled the trigger yet. We talked about it a little bit.
What's up? Did I miss somebody? What is that noise?
I don't know. That's what I was asking.
I don't know. That sounds like somebody shuffling cards or something.
All right, here we go.
Oh, we got a new one. They catch the next one. Who the hell? I've never heard of them. Damus.
Who's that?
Damus. Damus, 1829.
Oh yeah.
He comes from Chud's Chat.
I'll put you in right now.
We got any stipulations, Simon? If you win, you got to claim your prize within a minute or
Yes,
something.
I'm glad you reminded me. I was gonna put that up earlier, but we have, where is it? I'll try. Yeah, the rules. The giveaway rules. Got to be present in the chat to win. Must claim the prize within 2 minutes, or forfeit the prize. Any forfeit will be given away in another race. And of course, you can always gift your prize to somebody else. All right.
Somebody just went by. Chat there again, Cajun, saying something to Boo. Canadian Family Life.
Yeah, I said hi to them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I did it. They just popped back up saying hello to you.
All right. If we're ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we got one more person. Canadian Family Life.
Canadian Family Life, if you wish to win a towel, a hand towel.
Okay,
Embroidered.
Adam.
Oh, you already got him.
All right. There we
You
go.
shipped to Canada, Lance?
Yeah. I added it to my service a couple weeks back.
Oh, did you get an email today from your shipper, Lance?
Did I get an email from the shipper?
Yeah. You gonna deal with Pirate Ship?
I that's who I use.
Yeah, I got an email from them today. Rates are going lower. Some rates going higher. Most of them going low.
All right, here we go.
No, I have not seen that today.
1, 2, 3.
I use Pirate Ship a lot. I mean, that's all I use for Pirate Ship.
I saw of you today, actually. Did you use something by Stall?
We're looking for first and last. First will be sleeper towel, and last will be the sweet towel. Yep. Okay.
These fucking dogs.
Where's my afterburner?
Yeah. There goes everybody just moved.
Yeah, look at Webb. He shot his way too early.
This is the kind of show, Lance. I think we lost Al.
Yeah, I'm drifting back. Ah, there I come.
There you go, Russ.
There you go.
Damn, afterburner kicked in.
There it
Go
is. That's
ahead.
that freeze. That's that freeze dry.
There you go, Russ.
Damn.
First and last.
Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Hold on. Here we go.
What do you have?
That's that freeze dryer kicked in.
Canadian Family Life.
Really?
Really?
My song?
Yeah.
Beginner's luck.
Yeah.
All right, what towels are they, Lance?
Yours would be my towel, and Canadian Family Life would be a speed towel.
Okay, I don't have your towel yet, so that's good.
Yours.
I'm an official towel collector now.
There you go.
Yeah.
This to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My fifth towel.
Yeah, like in the last 2
Yeah.
weeks, right?
2 of them are my own that Lance sent me.
Yeah.
The other ones have been one.
Yeah, where is? Oh, there you go. Yeah, I have a winner. Do you have a sweet towel on you there, Nance? You can show off.
I don't have a towel
do.
ready.
But you have the logo, right?
I do.
Sheena, I went forever without winning anything, and just in the last few
Canadian
weeks.
Family Life. Yeah, go down right there.
Yeah, right there.
Show one of these
got it.
hand towels with the
Yeah.
Sweet Energy logo. There we go. Yep, perfect.
And there's a cool little hanger on it, too.
Yep.
Troy used to win so much that if that race we just ran, he would have come in first and last place.
Yeah.
He would have won both of them.
With one rocket, huh?
Yeah.
Canadian Family Life. I'm about to post my email address. Please email me your mailing address. The Canadian stuff. We'll get
Yeah, I'm
jumping
the
on
new
that.
Troy. Watch over Troy. There's a new kid on the block. New sheriff in town.
Mike Hopple. He was the new Troy there for a while.
Yep.
I think I got a fuck train coming.
I hear a train a coming,
It's mine.
Oh, we're
coming around the bend. Randy ain't had a good time
Yeah,
since I don't know when.
first class and parcel shipping is going to be renamed Advantage, and it's going to be cheaper.
Say it
That's
again?
what the post office do.
Oh.
United States Post Office. Their parcel packages and first class are being renamed Ground Advantage. Some stuff's going down with the post office. A lot more stuff's going down, and there's a few things going up in price. Like signature confirmation, that's going to be like $3.75 now instead of $3 to have a signature confirmation.
I don't mail stuff too much anymore.
I used to ship a lot
You
of
had
coins,
Joe in there, right?
Yes.
and I saved myself like $500 one year with pirateship.com.
Canadian Family Life. That's the email right there, right below the last comment.
$1 per package, and I was shipping 4 or 5 packages a week for almost a year. I saved a lot of money.
Lance, I see that you still got companies emailing you instead of me.
That one for that drink.
Yeah, whatever that one was the other day. Oh, remember I said something about it. I said if they can't even read, I definitely don't want to work with them because they got that email from them videos where you were in the description. If you're interested in a hat or towel or whatever, then email this guy. And they're emailing Lance thinking it's me.
Yeah.
Offering sponsorships and all that.
I'm not taking advantage of it. I sent it to you, and then when you sent that reply back, I actually sent a reply to her directly at that point. And told her, I know Mr. Jones. I said, but this is not Smoky Ribs Barbecue, and I gave her your email address.
Right. It's like all they see when they're looking is an email. They don't take time to read that little sentence ahead of it. If they read that, they would know it's not my email address. Oh well. No, it really isn't, Troy. It's. I think. Hang on. It's. I can't reach it. I want to say it's 18 inches across. It's probably. Yeah,
David, it is.
I don't know how long it is. Probably 20 inches or better. 22. It was the angle I took that. It ain't as big as what it looked. Everybody got saying that thing is huge. I'm like, nah, it really isn't. It's big enough, but it's not huge. It's heavy though.
What? Your freeze dryer?
Yeah.
It does look big. I saw it, the video. I saw the thumbnail on it. Man, that thing looks like a small washing machine.
I mean, that's about the size of, them little dryers like you get for an apartment, them little small ones. It's about that size. It's not like super huge or anything, but it's big enough.
It looks 3 foot tall.
Yeah. I don't think it is. It's probably, tell you here. Well, I having to get up. It is around 20 inches tall.
Wow, it looks bigger than that.
Yeah.
Probably just a camera angle or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Know all about them camera angles.
Got to get up close, Troy.
Just like a fisherman, they hold up a bass to the camera. They come from under the frame, and they're coming up like that. Then they do this, and it's real tiny.
Pitmaster X, he'll grab like a rack of ribs, and I don't know how he does, but he puts them out like that, and it makes him look like a midget behind them ribs. They look huge,
You heard CJ? he said would he have a 26-pound brisket? That had to have been a fucking monster.
No
Wow.
doubt.
Is that this weekend or next week when he's doing that?
I thought he was going to drop it this week sometime. They
Well-
brought his Chad. That's
well,
Mama
his-
and Papa Joe.
His Chad this week is with Thyron, so I think he's not doing it next week.
Does anybody
he's-
remember when T. Roy Cooks did that bone-in brisket? It weighed like 24 to 26 pounds, something like that.
No, I didn't
It
see that.
took. I think if I remember right, that thing took like 30 hours to get to where it was really tender. It's like, holy crap! That's an old video, but I've never even heard of a bone-in brisket till he did that video.
Yeah, when CJ said that shit, I was like, holy smokes. And then he took the words out of my mouth. He was like, imagine the size of the cow that came off of, fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put that in the comments, man. That must have been a big cow. The biggest one I've ever bought was 22 pounds. It was a
That's still a
choice.
big ass brisket.
Yeah, it was a choice, and I took off a bunch of fat off of it, man. It's maybe like 5 pounds of fat.
Yeah.
But that was
Yeah.
years ago. Back when they were like $1 something in a pound,
That's one of them full-grown cows right there.
Oh, fucking tough ass cow.
That might be why Troy had to cook his so long because
Gotta
it's
get
so
to bed.
old,
10:38 here. Give it 5 a.m. Exhausted. Thank you, Dave. We still need to get together, buddy. We will.
Uh-oh.
Troy.
That last brisket I did took 19 hours. Well, 18 and 19 hours. But I did that on purpose. Low and slow.
Yeah, the one I did a couple of weeks ago was like 14 hours.
That pit never got over 225. It would the old hickory at
Yeah.
225 it would kick out at about 210 to 215 right in that range. You'd kick back on.
Yeah, that's the
whole
one where you
time.
say you use like 1 or 2 strips of wood for the whole
Yeah,
cook.
man. Yeah, that's on anything. It's super efficient on wood. I'm just doing a bull crap video tomorrow, man. Nothing special. I couldn't even figure out what to do. It's like I've been drawing a blank on cooks, so I'm doing something totally different after this week.
Have you revisited your old videos and like updating the method?
I have some of them. I have a few of them, and and some of that stuff I'm gonna be doing. It's gonna be like the kind of food I grew up on, like Southern cooking, and kind of go from there. But it's going to surround around this freeze dryer. But I will be showing a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So I just dropped my video for the beer can chicken I did a couple of weeks ago. It's been on my phone for like 2 weeks. I
That
finally dropped it
chicken-
right before my live, so y'all check that out later.
That yeah, I've seen that beer butt chicken you did today. That looked good. I watched
Only
it.
videos I'll be able to do is open in my lunch kit and see what Christy packed me for lunch.
There you go. You should do a lunch review.
Oh boy, some Doritos and a tuna fish sandwich and a Dr. Pepper.
There you go.
Stretch it out to like a 23-minute video. Take my whole lunch break for
Take
it.
a little bite. Describe every flavor.
Every flavor. How to open the bag for about 8 minutes.
Later on this week, we officially have Smoking Joe Pit Barbecue towels.
Oh, cool.
Hell yeah. I need one of those. Gotta collect them all. I don't have a Russ towel and I don't have a Joe's towel.
Oh yeah, you probably do have a Daniel.
I got a hat. No, I don't have a Daniel towel either.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of Daniel towels out there. Got a wet towel. I mean, you got a lot of towels.
How about
Yeah,
redfish, Russ? Redfish in that freeze dryer thing you got. That would work.
Yeah. You can freeze dry any kind of meat. You can do it while it's raw, and just make sure you make note that it's raw.
Fire coats.
or you can fully cook it and then or freeze dry it, and you just need to mark on there cook. Then all you have, the biggest trick is the way these pans are long and narrow, and you put everything on there and you weigh it. You see what the final weight is before it goes into that freeze dryer, and then when it says it's ready, you check it, and it should have lost a lot of water. A lot of people put it back in there for about 2 hours just to see if it loses any more weight. If it loses any more weight, then it wasn't completely done. And if that's what you find, then you got to put it in for another 2 hours. But if it hadn't lost weight, it's done. It can't dry out no more. And then from there, you just seal it in those Mylar bags. But you need to know what that weight is when it comes off and what it originally weighed, to where you know just how much water to rehydrate it with. I mean, you can put too much water; it's only going to absorb what it lost. But then you got a lot of water to deal with. So I'm going to try to just weigh out the water. Like, let's just, for simplicity, let's say it weighed 10 grams. When I put it in, it weighs 2 grams. I take it out. I know I got to put 8 grams of water back in it to get it back like it was when I first cooked it.
Oh, okay.
It's just that easy, you know. Now, like these Skittles I did, you ain't got to do all that. 3 hours, those suckers are done. But as far as preparing food and all, yeah, that's a little bit more in depth.
Yeah, I'm sitting there typing this thing. I was watching a video earlier before I jumped on the owls because I was learning something. You know, and I am going to toot my horn on this one. How we hold that $15 digitizing fee. I saw a guy just an hour and a half ago. He marks digitizing fees up to $50. And
Wow.
if you want a sample like that printed out, $25 extra for a sample. I was like, holy shit.
Here is Lance tooting his own horn.
Yes, sir. That's,
Hmm.
I knew we were cheap on that, but that is crazy. That is crazy. But yes, that is a toot.
Yes, man. Tooting his
Well,
own horn.
The squeaker.
Okay. I just noticed something.
Yes, sir.
We don't have any more echo.
Yeah, it was out.
Yeah, I thought it was because
I knew it was alcohol when he jumped in earlier. That's when it started.
That's
The
when it
second he
started,
popped
right.
up. Yeah.
Right.
For whatever reason, though, my voice was echoing extra loud, so I was being quiet.
Yeah.
Now, how much are towels? Just say, you know, I want to collect, which I do. You know, I have 2 so far, and I want to, you know, build that up. Just say if I don't win one, and somebody doesn't put their towels up for a race or whatever, how much is a towel shipped to somebody's door?
I just went at $14.50 plus shipping. At $14.50, I lose money on a few of the towels, but a few of the towels I actually gain. You know, I'll gain the money back or a couple bucks. But here lately, I got no room to complain. Kyle Alexander has been buying a shitload of towels for us to give away. I say shitload. As of the 21st of this month, he bought 10 more sleeper towels. So between his towels and what he's bought for like the Randy towels, Simon towels, there's probably pushing 40 to 50 towels he's purchased in the past, 5 weeks to give away. 6 weeks, something like that. So I'm not complaining. We're just pushing on right now. Just get everything going. And but $14.50 boo plus shipping. I think shipping to you is $4. I think it was.
That's about right.
$3.90 something or $3.89 something like that. But
I mailed some stuff off to all that stuff I mailed to Franco. All that silver, that was pretty heavy. All that stuff weighed 8 ounces. It cost me through pirate ship $4. $4.06, I think.
You can't beat pirate ship. I'm
No,
sorry.
you
Like
can't.
you said something about the price reduce.
Yeah.
I just had it reduced not all that long ago, but the first shipment I did to Canada, to Hammy, I was in the middle because you got to figure out all the documents that have to go with it, and you have to declare what it is, give an opinion, what yada yada yada.
Yeah.
So the system shut down on me. It started updating right in the middle of it, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, boy.
Kidding me. So I got to do this all over again. Well, when they came back up, it was actually cheaper for me to ship to Canada after it rebooted. I was like, "Hell yeah, let's do it."
Yeah.
But I'll print everything here, and my local post office is like 10 miles away, and I'll just go up there and drop them off because all I do is walk the door and drop them on the counter because they were already labeled and everything. But I stopped there the other day and looked at it, and I think to go through the post office, it's like $30 to ship something to Canada with all the proper paperwork and everything.
Oh yeah. Well, you see, Canada is more expensive. You know, like we can buy something, say, from Amazon, okay, for $5. Well, if somebody from Canada orders the same thing going to a Canadian address, it's going to be $8. You know, it's going to be $2 or $3 more than the United States. You know, on that, $5, they're going to pay $7.50 for some or more.
To answer Archangel's, I don't know if that was a question or a statement, but no, I would tear out. Like I haven't weighed one of these trays yet, but I'm gonna probably weigh all four to see if they weigh the same. But you can tear your digital scales with that on there. It zeroes it out. I'm going strictly by the weight of the food, not anything extra. The bag don't even enter into it. I'll have it weighed before it goes into the bags. But
so because once you rehydrate that, it's going to go back to that weight anyway, right?
Yeah, it'll go back to the original weight where you weighed it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And you can divide it the way I've seen people do it. If a whole tray takes, and let's just deal with cups here for simplicity. Let's say 2 cups, and you got enough room left for a cup and a half. You see what I'm saying? Then you would divide it like that. You would have to, one bag ain't going to hold a whole tray's worth. You might have to put it in 2 to 3 bags. You follow what I'm saying? So that'd be easy to do too. All you got to do is just do it in equal proportions, tear out a container, pour it in there to the weight you want it, and just you got to do the math on it. I know I'm not making sense for that, but
no, well, I get unless I'm not didn't understand because I got part of that. I was just checking my notes here, but so when you go to rehydrate that to eat, so you got to take that in consideration too. So you just don't want to dump that whole pack out, rehydrate it, and start eating because you're going to have more than what you and Trina.
Yeah, if it's like raw meat, you can pour all the water you want in there. It ain't going to absorb no more than what you put in there. But if you want to eat out of the pouch and you want to pour boiling water into, let's say, a stew, and to prevent it from being too runny or whatever, you want to put back what it lost. So you just got to track it and write it on your bag. The bags has got. I haven't opened the bags; they're still in a box here. But they sent me 50 Mallard bags and 50 of these oxygen absorbers, like you've seen in that.
Yeah.
And but I've read the book that came in today, and you can also pull a vacuum on this stuff, and you don't have to use an oxygen absorber. And the Mallard bags, they will pull a vacuum. Depends on what it is. Like when Greg did those hamburger patties, when he pulled a vacuum, it compressed them to where when 3 years later, he took them out and cooked them. He said it messed with the texture because it was compressed for 3 years and the texture was not like a fresh burger. He said he regretted pulling a vacuum on them. He should have just used what they provide, you know.
Right.
But if let's say I was making like a brown gravy, like I said the other night, tomato gravy. Let's say I was doing that and I wanted to bag all of that for later use. I wanted to freeze dry it. It wouldn't matter because it can be a powder. You know what I'm saying? You can pulverize it at that point and then just add back what it lost and you got instant gravy, you know, that is going to taste just like the day you made it, supposedly.
You need to freeze dry some Uncle Larry's and give it to Chuck, man. Let Chuck make some fucking make an instant gumbo.
I'm gonna do a freeze dried gumbo, but I'm using animal fat instead of oil because I want that to solidify overnight on top. Get rid of as much fat as I can because it freeze dry. It will last longer. And when you got it put up somewhere.
The animal fat. See, the
Yeah,
animal
if I put it in the refrigerator overnight, all that fat's gonna come to the top and solidify to where I can get it off of there. Still gonna have remnants of fat in it, but that ain't gonna hurt a thing in the world. Just a little bit, but
The fat's the best part of the gumbo.
the flavor will still be there. But I've also taken and just browned my own flour dry.
Yeah,
Roux, and
dry
I
roux.
could not taste the difference, man.
A buddy of mine, big Randy Guidry, he was watching his weight kind of. He weighed like 380 or something. He would make a dry roux. He
Yeah.
made a gumbo, and I didn't even know it was a dry roux in there. I couldn't tell. And
Yeah,
he
I
told me
couldn't either.
later that was a dry roux you were eating in that gumbo.
There's
I'm like,
multiple
really?
ways to
Wow.
do it. You can brown it in the oven. I've heard some people microwave it. The only way I've ever done it is in a cast iron skillet and sit there and stir it for a long time. That's one reason I hardly ever do it. It's so much faster with bacon grease or something like that,
Yeah.
But
He used to bake his in the oven, and you didn't have to stir it a lot. Every 9
Right.
every 10 minutes, take it out because it's flat on a big old.
that would
cookie
be
sheet or
too
whatever.
bad doing it with the oven. Just let it go however many minutes, 20 minutes, let's say, and then stir it another 20. You just keep going until you get the color you want.
Right.
You give away.
But yeah, if I could eliminate the oil altogether, that gumbo would last 25 plus years. They tell you 25 years, but it's like me and Greg was saying, he's eating MREs that were 40 years old that were just perfectly fine.
There's a guy on YouTube that I watch that eats old MREs.
Hmm.
Steve MRE, I think is his channel name. But yeah, he was eating MREs from World War II.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a long
That's
time ago.
that was K rations or C rations during World War II. I think it was C rations World War II. K rations later on.
Yeah, because he's got not only that, but he does from like armies from around the world.
Yeah.
Different stuff.
My uncle
I
gave me
got
some of them sea rations years ago, and they didn't have freeze dried stuff back then. They had little cans like
Cans
beef
of it,
stew,
yeah.
and
It was all canned.
Yeah.
there was like a little pack of cigarettes in there. It had 5 Winstons, I think, in it.
Yeah.
And I remember it. Peanut butter crackers.
I got a whole box of MREs. I don't know, there's probably like 100 of them in there.
I
I
had
had
some, and when we cleaned that room last, we had a couple of mice we didn't know about. They tore up the box. They didn't go through the packages, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
tamales or whatever. They didn't get to none of that. But Missy being like that, no telling what's on the outside of that package. You get your hands on it and stuff. We just threw it away. Didn't have to, but she did.
My wife, she buys this kitty litter that has a plastic pail. I told her, I said, quit throwing them away. Start saving a few of them. I'm going to stick all of them freeze-dried Mallard bags in there as I get through with them and just stack them up somewhere. We got a spare bedroom, all that crap to go back there.
I have a couple of those buckets outside, and they're full of sawdust from all the logs that I have that I cut down.
Yeah.
I use that sawdust in my smoker to get a little more smoke.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
yeah.
have, I think 2 buckets of that outside, so you'll see them in my videos every once in a while.
Yeah, they make good containers. Just rinse them out. Ain't nothing but that kitty litter in there, It ain't like they pooped in them or anything.
We buy gallons of ice cream. We don't buy a little quart thing, We buy
Yeah.
plastic
Gallon
gallon thing, and we save those because when we make gumbo or shrimp stew or whatever,
Yeah.
we make if we make a big gumbo, we just pour the gumbo in there and pop it in the deep freezer. We have a chest type freezer,
We have
Yeah,
one
we gotta-
full of beans right now, and the other one has rice in it.
Matter of fact,
Yeah,
I
I
got
use
one.
mine for rice, raw rice, to
I got
store
a
it in the pantry.
I got a square one over here I'm looking at that I put under there today. This machine's got that drain tube. It's got a valve on it. You got to keep that valve closed when you run it so it'll hold a vacuum. But at the end of it, you open that valve and it defrosts and all the water drips into that little ice cream bucket like you just talked about. A little This one's square though; it's not round.
Yeah, I got both kinds.
I'll be right back.
Walmart brand.
Missy got one from Piggly Wiggly and Mamu, and then the other ones, they come from Super One. The round ones come from here in town. The square ones come from Mamu, because she'll go shop for her mom.
Yeah.
You know, it's not
I got
but, 8 miles away, 9 miles away. So she goes and shops for her mom, and
Yeah.
her mom will get us a gallon of ice cream, you know, when we do that, you know, and gas money. So we come out ahead, really.
Where the police? Is that me?
Nah, that's me. Out in my shop. The street's about 75 foot that way. All right, Daz.
Yeah, we'll see if Simon's gonna run this race. If not, I'm gonna dip too, man. I gotta take a shower.
Yeah,
and
no,
get
I
up
was
early
thinking the
in
same
morning.
thing. We need to get that going. We dropped to 21 people here, and we're almost 2 hours in.
Man, I gotta get up early.
Yep. 2
If it
hours.
would-
Almost
if it
2
would-
hours.
If it would have been these couple beers I drank, man, I was about to pull a Al Lunacy a minute ago. I was already starting to doze a little bit.
Where'd Al go?
I don't know. He
He
didn't
just
say
dropped
bye
off.
then. He just, like, poof, gone.
I think he just wanted to hang around and you're welcome, Eddie. Have a few beers, and I think he was ready to call it a night at the end of his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Lance says right here, priority mail rates are getting up to $4.83 cheaper. So they're probably going down on their large flat rate box.
I hope so, man. I stocked up. I got about 125.
Oh yeah, I order them too.
Sitting there, but the damn priority rate was so expensive. I said, well, at the suggestion of our host tonight, just turn the boxes inside out. I said, that's a damn good idea, Simon. Well, the post office caught on to it. So now they rubber stamp the inside, or not rubber stamp, it's like a conveyor or something. And the inside's still brown, but in red lettering, priority box shipping only. So you open them and flip them and use them for brown boxes. So it says priority on the inside of it also now, so, which is fine. I've got, I asked for, y'all gonna laugh, but that's all right. That's who I am. I'm the cheap son of a bitch. I asked my children to give me boxes for Christmas. They went to Walmart and bought them bundled new boxes for me.
Yeah.
Saved me money down the road. Give me
I
something.
was just getting ready to say.
For damn box.
I was just getting ready to say, go to Walmart and buy you some.
The priority boxes, it's cheap enough. Like I use side loads a lot, side load boxes, because when I sell coin supplies, I'm a guard house dealer, and those coin flip boxes, they longer than the medium flat rate box. Okay, they won't fit, and you can only put so many in there. Now, in a flat rate medium, a medium, but a side load medium, I can put twice as many coin boxes in there as I can a medium top drop, top lid. And you can mail like Monopoly games and stuff in a large flat rate. That's what those are for. For long stuff that's not tall. And my coin flip boxes aren't for 2 1/4 inch tall, 2 1/4 inch wide. I can put a lot of them in a medium side load box, along with a lot of coin tubes and stuff like that. And it's like what, $13 for a medium flat rate to ship down. Our price. At the
Something
post
should go-
office is 16.
Yeah, I mean they're right now the UPS or the post office still sending them out free. So I think they keep track of it, to what you're using or not.
I order cases, and the mailman brings them to me. It's
Yeah.
free. I'll order
Yeah.
two packs of each, and I think they're like 20 or 25 in each pack, each
Yeah.
bundle. The large flat rate top load, and then the side load, medium top load, side load, and then a small flat rate bundle.
Yeah.
I've got some wine. I was reading Sheena's comment about whiskey from Y2K. I've got a bottle of wine in here unopened. It's the Elvis Presley edition. It's got like the old Elvis on it. And I think I bought that in like 1996 or 97.
Franco,
Franco, how you doing, Mona, mate?
1996, 1997. You said?
Something like that, yeah. I'm going to go get it. It's been a while. It's probably burnt, but I just bought it because of the bottle.
Hey, Simon, Randy's wanting to. Damn, Russ went all the way out. Randy's wanting to probably go ahead and call it an evening for himself.
All right.
We'll go ahead and run another race.
Yep, gotta do it right now.
I'm not sure. Dez is still here. We can give her a shout out. She
Yeah.
may have already left, but you got Franco now and Panchuco now.
All right, let me add them to the race.
Who?
Panchuco and
Yeah, man, I didn't get much sleep last night anyway. We had that whole ordeal going on. So that was kind of it was hard for me to get back to sleep. Fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, then get up at 4:30.
Canadian family, I did receive your address. Thank you.
all right. I'm ready to run this race. What happened to Russ?
He's
Okay.
getting a
Yeah.
wine bottle.
He went to.
For
He
this
said he
race,
was gonna chug it on. He said he was gonna chug it live right now. So he went to go get it.
for this one, we're gonna do 5th place and 10th place.
This 10th. Who's
Uh,
fifth?
5th is sleeper. 10 is speed. Oh, I got a shirt first. Oh, there we are. Okay. Let me just check the chat real quick.
You got Chris in there? Eastman?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for this race, Chris, and then I'm gonna bounce.
Man, this bottle's dusty.
Hey, what was it? NBL, it's gonna be 5th and 10th.
5th and 10th. I think Boo put it up too. I think I saw.
Yes.
Right above them. Yep. Yes, 5th. All right, here we go. Sit for 2 minutes. Y'all see that, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna shuffle twice.
Not me for race. Chris said take him out.
Chris? Okay.
Or we can just give it to someone else.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Shuffle. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. We'll go for 5th. And let me get a couple here.
Maybe Russ can get one of my crunchy socks and dehydrate it. We'll give that away.
Yeah. Man, I thought Lance was gonna spit his drink out.
It's freeze dried, Randy, not dehydrate. I got one of
Oh
those over here.
yeah.
I got the hydrator over here.
We'll send you a fresh crunchy sock and you can freeze dry it for us.
The moose has got the green face going, and yeah, that's
Yeah.
worse than being seasick.
You guys are
There's
hilarious.
there's a fella that used to work on a snapper boat out of Pascagoula, Mississippi, not far from where Russ is from.
Where I'm
And
from.
he'd buy a brand new pair of pants and wash them one time, and he'd wear that almost all the way up until the next trip to go out on the boat. When he'd take those blue jeans off, they were stiff as a board. Man, yeah, you wear the same pants 8 days in a row. Oh, sleep in them and all. Yeah, they're gonna be stiff.
All right, here we go. Let's punch you go all the way in front. Up. There we
This
go. Here
10.
goes Troy.
What numbers are winning?
5
Fifth.
and 10.
And 10.
5 and 10. Okay.
Good.
Booty's way back there.
Got Troy up there. Is Troy fifth?
It's Quint.
No, Clint.
Fifth.
Quint.
Congratulations, sir. And 10th
Quint.
is Mike
Mike.
Happel.
I think Mike checked out already.
Did you really?
Where you at, Mike?
Clint up. Giveaway rules. Clint, what do you mean by the word up?
Congratulations, Quint.
What happened?
Mr. Hop. Mike Happel.
Mike got him a new plasma torch, man. I seen it on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's
man.
that's a game changer there, buddy. When you get a plasma. I love my plasma, man. I was out there
Cutter?
cutting out designs and all kinds of shit.
Is it on a CNC table or just a?
It's just a
No.
handheld plasma torch.
Yeah.
Mike Hoppel, Mike G.
All right, here is Quint.
Okay, Clint, thank you, buddy.
What do you do? What do you do with mics? Do you go up or down?
Well, Simon,
11th place, I guess, huh?
Yeah. We'll
Or
just
do
go-
you or do you run a 30-second
Yeah,
race?
If you knock Mike out, it would be 10th. You knock him out, 11th would become 10th.
you could
I might-
do that.
I might just
could-
do like a 30-second race.
Yeah, I
Probably-
like that idea.
it'll be more fair.
Yep, right. More fair, no favoritism.
Okay.
I'll just take out Mike and take out Quint because they already won.
Sheena, I'm going to bed. That don't mean Christy is. She'll stay up and read her book until fucking 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, Mike, you got a couple sleeper items.
Quint, you want the sleeper towel?
Yeah.
So another minute, and then I'll go ahead and redo it for probably just first, just to make
To be honest with you, I think I just shipped Mike Hoppel a speed towel last week.
Yeah, I think he won. Yeah, recently.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. What's up, Madwood?
Hey, Madwood, I'll add you to that race.
She
Yeah,
has to be
man,
reading
we're-
some kind of. She has to be reading some kind of smut book, Chris, because she don't even acknowledge me when I'm talking to her. She just stays. Christy reads like 3 fucking books a week, so ain't no telling what kind of.
You have a sleeper towel, Quint?
Oh, she's still listening. I thought she went to sleep break.
Quint, yeah, well, we can talk, Quint. We'll change it up.
Yep.
That goes for anybody. If you win a specific towel and you already have it, as long as it's all right with Kyle, which I know it will be, we can change it up to a different towel.
All right, that's been more than 2 minutes, so
Is Kyle a Speed Energy distributor or
it's his
what?
company.
Huh?
It's his company.
Speed
There's that.
Energy? Is that the Speed Energy drink?
No, it's He does
Blue Suede,
race.
Chardonnay.
It's like a race team type of thing.
I'm sorry, that's 2003. So I guess that's the year I bought it.
Yeah.
Chug, 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 chug. Drink that shit, Russ.
This is my.
They have a drink too. They have a speed drink.
Yeah,
Also,
Speed Energy, and the logo looks the same.
yeah, they have a
Yeah.
speed drink, and they've got side by sides. They got desert truck races, UTVs. Does Russ
Oh.
have a sleeper towel? Russ
Oh,
won a
okay.
sleeper towel the first race, Clint.
All right, let me add Madwood to that. This one. Edit this.
Yeah, 'cause I was curious about it. I looked it up on the internet, and it looks just like my towel. You know, the logo, Speed Energy
Yeah.
drink.
They've eliminated one of the flavors, but there's still several flavors that are really good sellers for them.
What?
Give it to
Kyle
nothing but
has
love.
that. Kyle has that, and what? He's a professional poker player. Does he? He has a couple things going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got a bunch of stuff going on.
Quinn said, "Give it to nothing but love."
Okay, Quentin took it to NBL.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
we'll do that.
yeah, I mean, I figure NBL is very deserving of all the work that he does with.
Yeah, no, I've got no problem with that. NBL. Just want to make sure I got the right note.
There we go.
This is my sleeper pad, and this is my speed pad. So we're done then, right? Oh no,
Now I got to do the
the
one for,
30-second race.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I added Madwood to that. I took out Mike. Other than
Mike
that, I
G.
left everything else the same. So let me share this one more time. Share screen. Y'all see that?
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Okay, so this is a 30-second race. First place takes it. I'll shuffle it twice though. And start.
Russ, what proof is that wine? What was it supposed to be in 2003?
Proof? I don't know.
Yeah, all wine's 40%, so it's 80 proof,
Oh no shit.
I thought it was less than that.
or 20%, 20%, 40 proof. My bad.
Right, there you go.
It didn't have any sediment in the bottle, so it still looked clear. I guess it's still good. I'm not going to drink it though.
Oh,
I just bought it because
All right, let's run it.
Lep, I think I might have to give you a choice too, didn't you? I think you just got a towel in last week or this week. Last week.
Oh, see if his lip's still here. He might have gone to bed already.
yeah, he's still here.
This is true.
Calm down. Okay,
You got your stopwatch running, Simon?
I do.
Who does?
Okay, stop.
45 seconds. Oh, 2 minutes?
Yeah,
Okay.
2 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. So at 18:15.
Okay.
Lep, we're needing you to acknowledge your existence.
In the chat.
I see he's still active on Facebook, so might be just lurking.
Nope.
Smoking Joe.
Okay, yeah, he's still chattable. You know, he still comes up at the tag on the tag in the comments. But
Yep, sorry,
that can
Joe.
go 15 minutes though. If you leave for 15 minutes out the chat, you're not taggable anymore.
Okay.
There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
There we go. You won.
He was probably leaning off the dock.
Okay, it's probably out the window.
Lep, you already had the speed towels? Joe, did you get your towel from last week, Randy's towel?
That's right.
We gave away We gave away a limited edition speed truck, but you wasn't here. A little trophy truck.
Not yet, really.
Watch, Lance is gonna find it sitting on the counter. Oh fuck! I forgot to mail it.
I'm
All right. Neb said he already has one.
So what
Yeah.
towels do you want?
Yeah, what towel do you want?
It said it was delivered, Joe.
He
Yeah,
said
it's in
he's.
the mailbox.
Oh, never mind. I'm reading something else. Might be in the mailbox. Joe says.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, my speed towel just came in." Leprechaun said,
Yeah, Lep, so you get to pick whatever one you want, I think.
Yeah.
Pick your own. No.
Your item was delivered at the mailbox at 118 on June 24th, El Paso, Texas.
June 24th.
I thought he was about to spit out Joe's address.
That would have been Thursday, wouldn't it?
Well, that's week. Friday?
Shit, when you're big money, deep pockets
Oh.
like Joe, you don't gotta check the mail.
Oh, I can change the hinges on this.
Yes, you can.
"Yeah, I was going to mention that earlier, Russ.
Yeah, I
I
just
wasn't up in panel though.
I see a handle right here. All I got to do is move the hinges to the other side. That's cool.
It's like a regular
Yeah.
refrigerator."
Yeah, I knew you could do it with
Yeah.
regular refrigerators.
That's why I did it to my little mini fridge here that I have my beer. It used to open left to right, but it hit my TV, so I had to switch over from to right to left.
I'll do that tomorrow. That way, all I got to do is just open it. I got everything right here.
Boy, that's convenient, ain't it? You ain't even got to get up to get a beer.
I ain't got to get up.
You
Other
gotta
than
get up
fact,
to let it out, but not to get it.
yeah. Got to get up to lean off the dock.
Yeah.
Hey, Lep, I'm going to do something for you that I'm going to, that's just the way it's going to be. You'll get the only one. I think it'll work. Yep, it'll work. Lep, I'm going to do you a Lep towel. How's that work?
Man, don't put it into existence if you ain't gonna share it with the rest of the world now, Lance. Because you know I want a lep towel. God damn it.
That thing will stitch for 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm. You need to simplify. You need to put like a 4-leaf clover and just put Leprechaun TV.
Yeah, that would work.
See, now Christy's over there. I want a lep towel.
You know where you can buy one.
I'm gonna get the first. I'm gonna get, well, hopefully one of the first, the TDO towels.
All right, David.
What's TDO?
This is
It's a secret society, boo.
David.
Lep towel would be cool. All right, all y'all people.
Just to let you know, everybody knows that towel is an expensive towel. Just because of the stitch count.
Yeah, that towel. I mean, that towel's got, that logo's got so many stitches in it. I ain't got my reacher thing. I'll pull it down.
Because of free ball sweat.
Meeting.
If you let that ferment a day or two, it'll be nut butter.
Yeah. that thing will. I can't think it changes colors 27 times, 30,000 stitches.
Jeez, yeah.
I want a lep towel. I want a lep towel without a beard. I just want a clean shaven lep towel. One of a kind.
Wide eyes.
I ain't never seen lep without a beard. All right, guys, I got to dip, man. I got a large day ahead of me tomorrow.
All right, Randy. Thanks for sticking
All right,
around.
Randy, take it easy, bud.
Y'all take it easy, man.
Sure.
Later.
Adios.
Yeah, that'd be easy to change out.
Yeah, we
Oh,
need
yeah.
to think about something. What can we do?
What's up?
It's going to get to the point where there's going to be at some point, there's going to be a lot of towels that people already have.
You have to go with caps.
Yeah, or even
Shirts.
what's that?
Shirts.
That's big price change there, but I don't know what we could do.
I was sitting there thinking,
All right, Randy.
now that I got this fridge right here, I think I'm gonna start putting these stickers. I've got a pile of them here. I think I'm gonna start putting stickers on this refrigerator right here on the
Yeah, I
side.
was thinking about that, Randy. Actually,
I got 2 of them.
Koozies. Yeah.
koozies. Yep.
Might
And
do
it's
that
below the
tomorrow.
price range of a towel, so that would work out pretty good. At least I think so.
Which one is this?
Give a Buzzed towel. We don't have no logos for Buzzed.
We the people.
Or you could do is I don't know how much. You said the digitalizing a logo is 25.
15.
15.
Oh, 15. Well,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
the
that's-
towel's 14.50, and then to make somebody, if they don't have a logo that's digitalized, let them win their logo digitalized. That way, it's digitalized, and then that can go in a towel later on if they want to order something.
Well, then that just gets you the design work computerized. So you still have the cost of the item and the time that it's on the machine and the material of the machine.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean, though. Just a digitalization of it, and that way their logo. Like, say me, I don't have a logo made yet, to you. But man, my logo. Oh man, I don't know how many stitches would be on that thing. Watch.
Hey, Panchico, I could probably make that happen for you, brother. I'll work on it. I'll work on it tomorrow.
That right there.
Yeah, you would have to. I don't know what you would do with that.
That's busy right there.
You have to do gold thread and black thread for that.
You could probably do like Cajun coin hunter and with a fleur de lis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One fleur. The words with a fleur de lis
Yeah.
under it.
Yeah,
But yeah, just say like if somebody has all the towels, but they don't have their own towel or their own logo, give
I'll
them
send
a
you
chance to
tomorrow,
have
Blue.
a digitalization for free. They don't
Yeah.
get a towel or nothing. They just get their logo digitalized.
Yeah,
And
I'll
if they want their own towels later on, it wouldn't cost them anything to digitalize it. They just order their own towels, like for their giveaways or giveaways at some kind of competition or something or whatever.
Yeah, I'll work on your logo for on tomorrow. See if you like it, and if you like it, you can send it to Lance.
Boo.
Yeah, but
His His thing is going to be, he would have to just forget the background, the gold background.
no.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying.
Right
Just
now,
the lettering, Cajun Coin Hunter.
Yeah.
Or actually, you know what I would really prefer? I would really prefer like my What's Cooking with Cajun letters. Just the letters, because that logo I got, that's busy too. That's wouldn't
As
be.
long as it could be simplified. I mean,
that could be like Boo's logo with his channel on it. It'd be pretty simple.
If you could get the Cajun Coin Hunter.
Yeah, around it.
That's a hard. I don't know if that's. I don't know. See the way the font is on the lettering on Cajun Coin Hunter.
Right.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, you
that's
could
not
do-
a common font.
Yeah, you could do the person and everything, the circle, the lettering,
What, baby?
but you would have to forget the background to that coin.
No, but I would only want like Cajun Coin Hunter, or What's Cooking with Cajun, with a fleur de lis.
Let me work on it tomorrow, and I will send you something. See if you like it.
Okay. All right, that'll work. Yeah, because my cousin, that's my sticker, channel sticker, and I was gonna have a contest with a sticker design.
Yeah.
I was gonna give away like a silver dollar, like an old Morgan dollar or Peace dollar, you know, something that was worth 25, 30 bucks to the winner of a sticker contest. But my cousin, when I mentioned that in one of my live streams, and my cousin from Bridge City, Texas, the next day she sent me that design right there. Well, it wasn't quite like that, but it was close. It was Cajun Coin Hunter on the top, Cajun Coin Hunter on the bottom, with some fleur de lis. I said, drop the bottom name, Cajun Coin Hunter, and I want 5 fleur de lis down there, and then, you know, the 2 on the side. That would make 7, because 7 is my number, lucky number. And I was born on the 7th, so. So
There
she
you
come
go.
up with that idea. That's a nice fleur de lis right there. Yeah, I like that one because it's spread out.
That's a branding iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure is.
I did a Cajun burger one time, and I did it on the top bun. It's called a Cajun burger. I
Wow.
bought it just for that video. Still got it.
Oh,
Had to
okay.
find it, but I still got it.
That's it for you.
Simon, you seen how the leaves on the
I-
side of that lily was?
Yeah.
And instead of real fat and close to
Yeah.
the middle one,
From more
gives
open.
it spread out. Yeah.
Oh, NBL. That's right. Russ gave
I'll
NBL.
look for something and work on it, and I'll send it to you tomorrow,
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
and we can always work on it. No problem.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, tomorrow afternoon, yeah, I know I'll have time. What I'll do, I'll make a backstage stream.
Uh-huh.
And I'll send you a link for it.
All right.
'Cause
Hey,
you can go live. You can do a private one. You can go to any one of your past live streams in StreamYard and go to one of them and just hit Enter Studio, and you're in there, and you can send that link to somebody, and it
Yeah.
doesn't cost you any watch time and nothing.
Yeah, when we do a bunch of private lives, which are not on YouTube, it's just on StreamYard.
Mhm.
We just create a brand new stream and send out the invite to everybody, and it's not on YouTube or anything. It's just on StreamYard.
Right.
That's how
Yeah, but when I do a private one, that way it doesn't cost me any watch time. I go to a past live stream.
Yeah. Also, I have the paid version, so it doesn't really bother me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I used to have the paid version. But
Right. You only
I
have
gave it
the
up. I was only paying 10 a month, but
Right.
that's more TV parts than radio parts I can order. $10 gets me a lot of parts.
yeah. Next year, I'm gonna probably do that. So I'm gonna cancel.
Who was that?
I think it was his mother.
I
think.
Yeah, it sounded like it could be. I don't have. I'm trying to answer NBL's question. I know he had his address. I know my NBL so much that I got to see it again to recognize it as his personal name.
Yeah, that's why when I ask them to send me their address so I can send them a package, I ask them, please, in the subject line, put address. And when I'm looking up addresses, like later, in the future, all I do is hit address, and all of that comes up. And then I pick the one that's, that name. In my search in email, I just hit search in email address. Boom. And all those emails for addresses come up, and just scroll down that list. A lot of people don't do that. They don't put address in there. They
Hey,
put
Bill,
it in.
there's a question for you there.
What?
Right there in the pin comment.
Last week I came across a bronze copper quarter. Was it a United States quarter? Or was it something like this? That's Mexican right there. That is got the eagle and the snake.
Like a 10 peso.
Upside down. $5 coin.
Yeah, 5 pesos.
It says it's got a 5 and a dollar sign.
Yeah.
So that's 5 pesos?
Yeah, 5 pesos.
Oh, okay. I didn't know the dollar sign meant pesos.
Yeah.
2012. Yeah, it doesn't say peso. It just got the dollar sign and 5. So that's a and it's a double alloy. Is it like that one?
Well, he said it's a real quarter.
Oh, it's a United States quarter.
Yeah,
Okay.
so maybe the silver just got taken off of it.
Yeah, the clad probably got taken off of it.
You
A
know the
lot of
year of it?
schools in their chemistry class, they do that with pennies and quarters and stuff like that. But actually, a quarter, that's the nickel in it. That's the nickel. That's not a plated coin like a penny. A penny is plated. Penny's made out of zinc with a copper plating, a very, very thin copper plating of that. You can put that in vinegar and it'll probably eat the copper off.
Nowadays, yeah. At one time,
coal.
they were pure copper, right?
Yeah, solid. Well, they were copper and tin,
Okay.
or copper and zinc. I think it was copper and tin, because copper and tin make brass, and copper and tin make bronze. One or the other make bronze, and the other one makes brass.
Gotcha.
It's like in 1943, during World War II, we had steel pennies.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't living, but I've heard
Right.
that.
Right. In fact, Franco's got one.
Okay.
Brilliant, uncirculated.
Yeah.
Came out of the mint roll. BUT full. I mean, all the details are there. It's brand spanking new, but it's that old, but I took it out of the roll.
I had an uncle that passed away back. Golly, it's been years now. My boys were just boys, but he had all kind of old coins in his house, like the old Mercury dimes, and he had some stuff like it from 1900, and stuff. And I had all them coins, and I was wanting to play on eBay a little bit, and I didn't have nothing to sell. Like, I'm gonna sell these old coins, And I had a whole row of Buffalo nickels. The only
Oh,
problem with
wow.
them is the Buffalo nickels were so worn you couldn't even see the date on most of them.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was a bad design on the Buffalo nickel.
Yeah,
They fixed that in 1926 or 28. They fixed that.
I had some.
They raised it higher. The letter and the numbers. They raised it up more.
Yeah, what was that bill? It was like a blue. The bill was kind of bluish color. It's like a gold. I mean, a silver certificate. It was
Yeah,
a dollar
yeah.
bill,
Dollar
and it
bill
was.
silver certificates.
Yeah,
Then they had the,
I had some of those, but I sold that whole lot of stuff on eBay for like $20, something like that. But I had a bunch
the
of
$1
Mercury
bill
dimes.
was worth about $3,
Yeah,
$2 or $3.
that's why I looked at it. I'm like, I don't need all this stuff.
Mercury
So,
dimes are worth $3 or $4 a piece.
yeah, there was a bunch of wheat pennies in there and buffalo nickels. I used to find buffalo head nickels in our backyard growing up. Every now and then, because we played in the dirt, every now and then I'd dig one up.
I'd get them in change when I was a little boy.
Yeah.
That was my first nickel. Old coin was a buffalo nickel that I remembered.
Oh, yeah. I
And
would
that's
spend
what got
these.
me. I was 5 or 6, and we went to Port Arthur at Uncle Shaq's house, and he gave me a $1, and he said, "Here, Boot, you and the kids go." He said, "Bring my change back." I said, "Okay." We went to the local country store. There's
Hmm.
on the outskirts of town, but it's a country store. And each got ice cream and candy, whatever. Each kid was allowed a dime. So
Yeah.
I brought his change back, and I'm like, "What's that?" No. And he said, "Oh, that's a buffalo nickel." He says, "Here, take it." And he said, "Here's the change too," because he counted it, and it was the right amount of change. So anyway, he said, "Now start looking for old coins. This is
Yeah.
the first old coin. Start looking and start collecting." And that's what got me started.
Huh. Yeah, I used to spend them buffalo head nickels, but back in them days, you could buy a real penny candy for a penny.
Yeah,
You
you
could-
get 2 per penny or 3.
Yeah, I could walk in the store and
1968,
walk
69.
out with a handful of candy for a nickel.
Yeah, pocket full. Yeah,
Yep. Good old days.
yeah. I remember when I was in school, first grade, candy bars were a dime in the machine. Candy bars were a dime.
Well, I'm gonna get off here, guys.
All right. Have a good night, man.
Oh, hey,
Y'all have a
Russ.
good night.
Okay. Buzz, I want to. Yeah, it's a real quarter. I want to say it's environmental damage or some kind of damage on it. You know, on that quarter.
What is DJ in here?
He was. He hasn't replied yet. DJ, where is his channel? Right here.
Okay,
trying to
thank you. Yeah, all right, Sheeta.
So DJ's trying to get his hours. He's almost done with them. So if y'all can run his
Videos.
videos, I think he's got a playlist of all
Watch
his videos.
this. Okay.
Yeah,
And,
MPL, I know I have it. I just got to find it the way it was sent. Once I see it, I say, oh, yeah, there it is. But
If one of my moderators can drop DJ's channel in the chat, please.
I don't even see him to catch it.
There we go. It's right here.
Okay, great.
Thanks, Matt Wood.
Right click on that. Open link in new tab. Now,
Yeah, he helps a bunch of people, in the
over
community.
1,000 videos. Good.
Yeah.
Lord.
wow. I don't know how many I got. I know I'm running up there close to it.
Yeah, he's been I think on Chico says he's been on YouTube over 10 years.
238 hours away from being monetized. Wait a minute. They changed that now. All you got to do is have 2,000 hours now, unless
3,000.
he, 3,000. Unless he, I thought it was 2,000. It's 3,000. Okay. Unless he's 238 hours away from 3,000.
Oh, I didn't know they dropped that to 4,000.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
they dropped it so that they could make more money off of it without monetizing you.
500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours.
Hey,
They
Yeah.
Dildo,
should have dropped that watch
if you
hours.
can hop on real quick. There's the link.
I'll be right back. I gotta grab a
Yes, sir.
pack of cigars.
Dude, that was quick. It's like you had the mouse in your hand already.
I was gonna type Simon, drop the link real quick, and you just dropped it. So I'm like, click.
Dude, not even 10 seconds when I dropped it.
So what's the modified monetization?
Okay. Here's
500.
yeah. Here's the thing. You still have to have
4,000.
500. No, you have to have 500 subscribers, I believe,
Yes.
and
drop
you have
three
to have
videos.
3,000 watch hours. Now that is limited monetization.
Right.
Meaning, and it doesn't matter for a small channel like that, for any small channels, a K, 2K, 3K, that's all you need. The only thing you're not getting is the AdSense. Okay. The last 28 days in my AdSense, I made $2.38 or something like that. Where my money comes from is my supporters, my members, and my super chats. That's the only way. Until you get 500,000, a million subscribers that's watching all your videos, then AdSense is going to add up and pay out, make out.
Yeah.
But for
in my studio, it says you need 500 subscribers, 3 videos in the last 90 days, and 3,000 subscribers. Excuse me, 3,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
To get the
You
super
get chats,
memberships,
right?
and whatever the shop
memberships,
membership.
memberships, super chats, and super stickers. Yeah, you get all that.
Yeah. So you raise all that. Okay, Jay, you can raise all that so you can get 40% of it.
No, on super chats and super stickers, the creator gets 70%. So if somebody donates $100, you get $70 of it.
No, sir. I've been monetized for 13 years, and I never got 70%.
Okay. For memberships, you get 55% of it. Okay. Now, I can prove this to you, boo. I went through the fine print. When I got monetized, I went through the fine print. You give me a second, and I'll show you exactly how
Okay.
I know.
Okay. Yeah, that YouTube tells you that they take 30%, but it's a base rate.
No,
Apple fees. I'm talking about super chats. Apple
Hold-
fees.
Mhm.
I've got 50%. One time was the most I got.
You get 55% as a membership. You get 70% as super chats, and I'm fixing to prove it to you. Give me 1 second, and let me pull it up.
Okay. Yeah, I got all that information too on that 1 month. In fact, yeah, it was 50% that I got.
Okay,
Almost.
I'm going to share this with you. Now, if anybody goes to a live of mine, and it was a short live, it wasn't me, it was Al. He said proper hijack of Devil Dog's channel or something like that. Okay. That short time that he was running it, somebody threw a super chat on there for $2. Okay. And I'm fixing to show you that now. Let me make this bigger if I can. Okay. Here we go. Now let me find the one. It shows what videos it was over here, right here. A proper hijack of, whatever. If you look, Southwest Jeff, CP, and I sent me a $2 super chat or a super sticker. You see that, right?
Yeah.
That was during this whole live on April 21st, this was the only thing that was given. Okay?
Okay.
Now, if I go to this video, and let me find where it is down here. Hold on. Monetization. Nope, not that. Let me find out where it is.
Revenue. Maybe?
Analytics, maybe.
Yeah.
Revenue.
All
You
right.
see $1.57 off of that $2. That was my take. Now, what is 70% of $2?
That's
50
probably
cents a
that.
piece.
Yeah. But if you go to a big one, say you got like $300, for your take.
Well, I don't think I've ever gotten a $300 super chat.
Oh, wow. I've gotten 300 and 400, and that one time that I got that 300 something, YouTube got 300 also. There was Apple fees involved in there and something else involved. 30% is the
Apple
base rate.
fees?
Yeah, Apple fee. When somebody pays through Apple Pay.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
anything about, but that's not YouTube. That is Apple charging for
No,
that.
but I know, but it's getting taken out of your commission.
But that's once again, that's not YouTube. That's Apple. That's their thing, not YouTube's thing.
Okay, yeah,
It's like
YouTube got
it's
their
like
30%.
PayPal. It's like somebody paying PayPal. You pay PayPal their percentage or whatever else. So the Apple thing is totally separate than the YouTube thing.
Yeah, but I still didn't get 70% that month. I only got 50%.
Yeah, like I said,
$600.
right? If it was Apple taking a bite of that, that's that's part of it
Right.
there.
Yeah, that's not YouTube.
I mean, YouTube, they still take 30%. Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
I agree with that. But there's more fees involved with that too. That means I get less than 70%. Excuse me. And there's other YouTubers that have those type of videos out talking about how they don't get a full 70% and YouTube takes out more. It's on YouTube's side they take it out. You don't see all the hidden costs. They don't break it down. Because I added up every one. I used to write down every month from the first of the month until the end of the month or at the end of that pay period on the 27th or whatever it is. And I was bummed out too, because I was like $200 I didn't get.
So for me, I'm currently I just sat here.
Okay, but yeah, being monetized, that's what the subject we was on before I interrupted.
So right now I'm
Being
currently
monetized
at
is good.
2,071 hours, public watch hours.
So you only need 30.
Right.
How big? 29. How big's your playlist?
No, I have 2,071, so I need 930.
Oh, okay, 2,071. Okay.
Oh,
You got a playlist, right, Simon?
I have several. I need to make one big one and just put
Yeah.
everything in it. I'll do that tonight, actually,
Okay.
because I've got 721 subscribers currently.
Yep.
So-
So you're over that. Yeah.
Right, and then I put videos up in lives almost every week. So
Well, after I push out DJ after he gets monetized, I'll start pushing you out hard.
yes, sir. I'm gonna
DJ's
start,
been
I'm gonna start doing DJs here in a bit. Probably on my tablet, so I can actually go to sleep.
Yeah, see, I started doing this live, cartoon review with Wild Tune and Insane Dog 8 months ago.
Yeah.
And when I started, it was to help DJ out get monetized because he's been, DJ's a very smart person, and I'm assuming he's gone now, so I can talk about him. DJ's a very intelligent person, but people do not give him, because he has CP, cerebral palsy.
Right.
They don't even try to listen. Now, anything DJ says, I can totally understand 98% of it. And, but the thing is when I started to help him, he had 400 subscribers and 200 watch hours. And that was 8 months ago. Now he's over 1,000 and getting close. He's like 238 or 36 hours away from the 3,000 watch hours. So
I was actually surprised when I heard that earlier when someone mentioned it. I was like, geez, that was one I was really sort of kind of surprised about. Sorry, answering questions. That was one I was really surprised to hear about him not having hours in and everything. As much as you always see him in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How close is Daz to getting hers? Her hours?
Des,
Yeah.
I think she's just passed it. I think, or
Okay.
I'd have to talk, but I think she just passed it.
Yeah, she was in the chat earlier, but I didn't get a chance to talk to her. Like,
Yeah, she fell asleep.
The full monetization? The modified or the full?
the
No,
modifier.
no,
Oh,
well, no, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what?
I don't know.
the full one. The
The
full
full
one.
one. Okay.
Right.
I don't know.
We're just reading everybody's mind here.
NBL says that he thinks she did.
All right. Oh
I'm
God.
still Eddie. So
Yeah.
I think you've been pretty much in the loop. You came into computer and helped me with this freaking shit I've been going through. So last Monday, I called them again, heard nothing. They told me replied to the email, someone would get back to you. Replied to email, no one ever got back to me. Replied to email, no one ever got back to me. 3 weeks. So then last Monday, I got in a chat to the YouTube portion,
Yep.
to the customization part of it, and they got on there and they were talking. I gave them the case and said, I said, we don't even have time for you to look at this drawn out thing since February. I said, but this is the claim number that everybody's been referring to, and he came back and said that there's a colleague is working on it. Give him 24 to 48 hours. I was like, man, if I couldn't believe it. It was just like relief. A week went by. Yesterday, I sent him another one. No, didn't hear nothing from him. So they came back yesterday and said that, well, he sort of kind of did. He okayed the $530 they've been sitting on since February
Yeah.
to make a payment on it, but now they can't. They won't. So before he went anything else, I said, "Well, wait a minute." I said, "You told me before you wouldn't release that money to that account because that business didn't exist, and that's what we tried to prove to you the whole time." So I said, "This is the account. I suppose this will speak of this account. We won't send it to you now because this new account hasn't at least received $10 super chat to meet the threshold for the address to be sent to them. Are you fucking kidding me? I said, so when does that end? The 12th of every month. You have to have at least $10 given to you in a super chat or some form. And that's after they take their money, you still ain't got $10. So then once that happens, they send you the thing, okay, we need you to verify your address, which happened tonight. It happened tonight. They verify my address. So now the PIN will come out to me within 2 to 4 weeks. I verify it to them. Then they will take and then combine the old account to the new account. Then they will release the money that they've already said they released, but they didn't release it.
Yeah.
So we're looking at sometime in August, probably around.
I don't think so. The PIN normally gets to you pretty quick.
Okay.
It don't take 2 to 4 weeks. Usually it's pretty quick.
Yeah. So it's crazy.
Look at that.
But and that's what he told me too. I told Russ earlier today, I said, or yesterday, I said, out of the 30 people that I've been handed off to, 20 to 25 people that I've been handed off to since February, it's the God's honest truth. I'd say 4 to 6 of them have honestly, I felt like tried to help me resolve the situation. And when this guy Monday put me on hold for like 15 minutes for him to catch up on the case, I was like, oh, hell yeah, this guy is going to do his job today, And now, I've sent them letters from the IRS.
Yeah.
I've done everything that they've asked. That what do they call that thing? The IRS form 1450 or something like that. I sent them that. They wouldn't accept it. It's crazy. Totally crazy. So they did finally accept my driver's license today as a form of ID. And they requested my address. So I feel like I'm finally going downhill with this thing.
All right, so I just created a playlist with all my videos on it, shorts and my lives and my actual content. What did I call it? I call it what the hell did I call it?
You should call it Master Playlist.
Hold on, let me start. I hate going to the computer because I can never find anything. There, Andy.
Yeah. Dark Lordment, you got to remember that is Google versus YouTube. So when you get into the monetization thing, there's a partner program that Google is hiring people to play commercials on your videos. That's where you make your money from those commercials. So that's the end of it that's really jerking me around. It's not really the YouTube side of it. It's the Google AdSense side of it. I've even called Google and YouTube, and there was nothing they could do. It had to be handled through AdSense, and the only way you can deal with AdSense is chat only.
Yeah, the
email and chat only.
The playlist is called it's just called All My Videos.
Yeah, I'm playing it already.
Yeah, that's correct, Lewis. Yes, they do. They do, but there's still separate divisions of them. Like if you call YouTube or if you call Google even, Google will not be able to help you out with a Google AdSense issue. It has to be dealt with AdSense. I guess that's just the way they simplify for
Well,
themselves.
the thing is with this deal with Randy's, they should have been able to fix it with one freaking click.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Just said, okay, go back in and edit this, redo it under personal or whatever instead of doing all the bullcrap.
Yeah, that would have been
it's stupid.
Perfect fix.
Yeah, it's one button.
Because me and Lance spent a lot of freaking time on the phone with them.
Right.
Well, not on the phone, but on the chat.
On the chat. Yeah. off the board. It's crazy. It is got you by the short hours. There's nothing you can do except play their game. But you're absolutely right. You know, something as simple as instead of what was it, personally owned versus business owned or something like that. And it was my fault from the beginning. I just thought I'm entering a partnership with Google and YouTube. This is a business. Nope. Don't do that, people. Do not click business. It is a personal thing that you're entering into this partnership with Google and YouTube. But you would still think that, like Eddie just said, a simple click of the button, okay, I get this. It even says, if you go to Google AdSense and you look up all this stuff I've been going through, it even says in their write-up that there's a lot of confusion between the business and personal operation of a Google AdSense account. If you click Business AdSense, go here. And so you'll go there, so they know it's an issue. So you go to the Google AdSense page under accidental business option, and it tells you, and I'm serious, it has that option.
Yeah.
So it's not, I'm not wording it perfectly, but it's the same difference. It'll tell you, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. So we recognize the problem, but there's nothing that they will do to override it. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
No, I agree. And not only that, I mean, it was well over $600, and now it's just over 500. So,
Night, Terry.
Night, Matterwood.
Well, we are down to 12 people in the chat, so I think this is a good time to call it.
yay, face plants. Yep.
All right, man. Y'all have a good night. See y'all next week.
Yep. Thank you, chat. Thank you,
I got
Kyle
you.
Alexander. If you're lurking, thank you for your towels, buddy. We much
Yeah, Kyle.
appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
And everybody have a good evening, and thank you all for playing. Simon, thanks for having me for a host, buddy.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Anytime, man. You've helped me out a number of times with George and his crazy work schedule.
Yeah. I didn't even think about asking you. It's like
Yeah. But do the texting, because I don't always go into that other thing.
Yeah.
I just tell you, usually I sit around doing nothing. So let me catch up on that.
So I need to text you, Lance?
Yeah, text him or call him. Probably works better.
Yeah, or call me. Either way, the best. Oh no, emails. You can do emails.
No, I call him because text messaging is crazy with Lance. when he texts me, I have to call him. With what?
What are you saying, Lance? I'm usually trying to spit something out real quick. The worst part about it is I'll read it.
The only one that does that, though. I think everybody calls you when you text them.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people got used to the way I text, but they read between the lines. But
yeah,
the worst part about it, I'll even look it over. Yep, that looks good. Send. And then I'll look at it 15 minutes later when someone replies or questions me, like, what the heck did you just say? And I'll
Hey,
look
Lance, I texted you.
Yep, you sure did. I just got it.
Making sure.
And then I'll look at it myself for a second time. I was like, good Lord, I have no idea what I just said.
Oh, alrighty. Yeah, everybody have a good night. Boo, why don't you take us out, man?
Sure can. Appreciate you having me up. Appreciate you sending me the link. And Lance, good seeing you again. Devil Dog, you too. Everybody in chat, good seeing y'all. And y'all know the routine. It's good being north of the grass. Y'all stay safe. Be that way. Be that way. Stay safe. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Retop.